the screen there?
Kinda.
Hey, everybody.
All right. Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, buddy.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? All right.
Yeah.
We got E-Gator calls.
Yep.
We got 2 of them in one spot. And they fell down, well, they swam up in a well.
Mm-hmm.
So this is not going to be fun. We're going to have to figure out how to catch them, look at it, and how to get them out of there. This is going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, Jay.
Hey.
Jay, what's happening outdoors with Jay? Chris, just start telling me who's in here. And
Hey, Carol. Hey, Dimples. Hey,
Carol,
Betty.
Crazy, Dimples, Betty,
Hey, Ren.
Red. First Gator call we're going on of the season.
Hey, Tricky.
Paul Brammer,
Paul
White
Brammer.
Indo,
Hey, White Indo. Hey, Carolyn.
Crimson Jezebel.
Hey, Crimson.
Oh boy, we're going. Remember, hit those super chats and super stickers. Put Save a Gator on them. I know it's been so long since I've explained this. All the money we collect during Save a Gator, during Gator calls, it goes to the Save a Gator fund. And that pays for our gas and all our equipment we use for the whole season.
Hey, Tim. Hey, MZ. Hey,
Oh.
Rebecca.
But we are on our way. We need a new window mount here. See, that thing's... And they didn't have one at Pilot. They were sold out of them.
Okay.
Hey, Swanee. Hey,
Hey.
Kaz.
Jill Sloma.
Hello,
Hey, Jill
hello.
Sloma. We're in the truck. Regular old, good old truck.
Mom in here or Tori in here yet?
No, Tricky's in here.
Tricky's in here.
I don't see anyone else.
All right.
Alright, Tricky wanted to know, did you like the pictures that...
I told her last night, yes.
Yes, Tricky.
I said that was cool.
Hey, Phyllis. Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Joanne. Thank you, Ed.
No, thank you.
Woo woo! Thank you, Ed. God bless.
Thank you, Swanee.
Thank you, Swanee.
Hey, Mary. Hey, Linda.
Didn't think about it, but the camera's actually switched.
What do you mean?
It's backwards.
Well,
I can't do anything about that. So I'm on that side?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
It's like looking in a mirror.
Right.
It's just mirrored. That's all.
Right, that is weird.
Yes, we're off to do a emergency gator call, possibly 2 gators.
There is 2 gators, not possibly. There's 2 in there.
And the sizes are 4.5, right? Was one of them?
4.5 and 5.5.
You know how it goes, though, Chris.
Right.
These people are
Ed?
judging,
How you doing?
From a distance.
and these aren't people that do this all the time.
Hey, that's like the lady that said she had an 8-foot gator and it only turned out to be 4 foot.
Yep.
I'll never forget that day. Here, I was expecting this big old beast of a thing to be coming at us. Now it was just little binky binky.
Yeah.
Hey, sweet loving Ann.
Hey.
All right, let's see.
There we go.
Come on, no brake lights. What is a semi doing in the left lane? Dude, you're in Florida.
Hi, K-Bird.
You can't use the left lane if there's more than 3 or more lanes.
Thank you guys for joining us. Please hit those thumbs up. And we got the Save a Gator Fund. Hit those super chats. Hey,
Save a
Betty.
Gator. Let's do it.
Hey, Cass.
Let's do it.
Thank you, Tricky. Whoop, whoop. Thank you, Tricky.
Woo.
We got to get a
God bless.
Then to put in the truck.
We just do the high fives.
Hey, Pauletta.
Oh.
I'm going to get like one of those little tiny waiter bells.
Hi,
Like,
Dottie.
ding, 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 ding.
Hi, Betty Key.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, Dottie.
Dude, stay out of the left lane.
Hey,
Well, you can't right
Karen.
now.
What?
Okay, now you can.
Rin, yes, it's hot down here. It's 86 degrees out right now. Yeah, we were getting busy on the farm this morning, doing some work, getting things done before we do live tonight. We just happened to get a call, and now
Not
we're
for
on the way
one,
to
but
do some
two
more.
gators.
Yeah, we're doing a 2-4-1.
Jack and Jill fell down in the well.
Hi, Marla.
Unless it's two males.
Dude, it's 2025. They could be Jack and Jill, even if it's two males.
Hey, Jackie. Hey, Marla.
Dude, why are you hitting your brake lights?
I don't know. People get scared. Hey, Tim.
Get out of the left lane.
Thank you guys for joining us.
Let's do 68 miles an hour in the left lane. Oh my goodness.
Charles, we don't know the exact sizes of what they are. We were told, but they think they're 0.5 and 5. No evidence.
It doesn't matter. All they're going to see are their heads.
Right.
The water level's 9 feet down from the top, and it's over 30 feet deep.
Hey, kitty mama.
This is like one of those wells that Z and I had to go do like 3-4 years ago.
Thank you, MZ.
Woo-hoo!
Thank you, MZ. Thank you, Marla.
Thank you.
And yes, Rebecca, that's how it always happens. As soon as we start doing something, some sort of work, something important on the farm, we tend to get a call. And of course, it happens on a Friday when we were.
Oh, see, my sticker came off.
Oh no.
My magnet.
Oh no.
How about on your side?
My side, it's on there.
Magnet's gone.
No. I don't know when we want.
That means they're gonna give you a spanking.
I can't.
Can't control that.
They made the magnets too damn big.
Yeah, Ren, it'll buffer sometimes. It's because we're moving, driving down the road, heading to the call location. So there'll be some dead spots, rough patches here and there. But thank you guys for joining us. Please hit those thumbs up. Help us out with the algorithm. And all super chats are going to the Save a Gator Fund.
Oh boy.
Marla, I think we still have to order some more bumper stickers.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we got to get some more bumper stickers, Marla. Hey, Donna. Hey, Melody.
I'm gonna have to stop in the sign place on the way back, Z, and get new magnets made.
Rebecca, I think Robbie only likes spankings from his wife. I don't think he likes them from anyone else. She said, be careful if you threaten Robbie with a spanking. He might like it. I said, oh, maybe if it was his wife, huh?
Yeah.
That's right. And no breadsticks here. Gators don't like breadsticks. I don't think.
They'll eat them. They'll eat anything.
Hey, Monica.
Gators will eat anything that floats.
All right. So
Or doesn't float.
we gotta give the gators breadsticks.
I need a heavier duty magnet. your side's definitely off, right, Z?
Yeah.
That or once you get your gator catcher, just get it wrapped on the side. You know, like one back door each wrapped.
That's what I'm gonna have to do.
And then it'll just be on there permanently and you don't have to worry about putting magnets on
Yeah.
it. Somebody said use your earth magnet. Tricky, we can't do that because when you pull up to like the gated communities, some of the places we go are gated communities, and if they don't see the if they don't see the magnets on there, they will not let us in.
Well, no, we can get in trouble.
Yes, we can also get in trouble for not having the magnets on. But yes, normally we do leave them in the box until we get to the area, but that's technically not what they want us to do. They want them on there the whole time.
Oh, that way when I'm driving fast, they know why.
Exactly.
My mom just texted me and told me to get Raw Dog stand on the back of the truck waving the sign around.
Oh my God, look at this.
Why?
Look at this mess.
Construction or an
No,
accident? Oh.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, Tricky, that's why I said about when he gets his next vehicle, we'll have to have the back doors wrapped, put vinyl on it.
That's what we'll do.
And then it'll just be permanently on there.
Mm-hmm.
And with it being wrapped, if you ever had to get rid of the vehicle, you can rip it off.
Yeah. You can just peel it right off.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, Ed, it does that sometimes. The phone does that. I don't know why.
What's it do? Buffer?
No, about it being mirrored.
Yeah.
Or it's showing that Z's driving, but he's got his hand in his mouth.
I've just been a minute.
You're good.
Why did you? I just bite a nail and then okay, whatever.
What's that
No,
mean?
they thought you were driving. They thought you had your hand off the steering wheel. No, it's just mirrored.
Okay.
We can't figure out why. It's been doing this since one of the updates, and we can't figure out why.
But no, Robbie is driving. It's just the camera's mirrored, and it's showing that Z's driving.
We just flew over to England. England now has gators, so we're in Australia going on a crocodile call.
There is an accident. It's not registered on FHP.
Hey, Dirty!
DRD? DRD?
No DRD. We are heading on the way to the call right now. Hey, bearded fisherman. All right. How you doing? Hey, Phil. You're not late, Phil. You're right on time. Hey, Mark.
We are stuck in traffic.
It's just mirrored, Mark. The steering wheel's not on the right-hand side. We're not driving a mail truck, unfortunately.
We just all jumped a plane and flew over to Australia this morning. We're going to do the Australian crocodile call.
Crocky.
Oh my goodness, I hate this stuff. Look at this traffic. Hey, there's an F-250 Super Duty behind us. Give us that truck, dude. We're commandeering your truck.
I don't think we're allowed to do that.
That's right.
Oh.
Coming to Discovery near you. Get Swamped International. On today's episode, we find ourselves in the Outback.
They were going to fly Al, Z, and my brother over and myself and over to the Philippines to try to catch that crocodile that had the inner tube stuck on the tire around its neck forever.
Hey, Mary.
But then someone finally caught it before they got us over there.
Dirty Tori should be back in Florida soon enough. Her and Lisa have it all planned out. She'll be here sooner than later, probably.
Oh, come on.
I'm sure she'll go live with Lisa when she does get down here. Hey, Hannah. Hey, Susan.
That phone thing it keeps bouncing like.
Somebody said you can go into your phone settings and
We've
search
already
for
done that.
Mary.
We've already done it.
Oh, okay.
It did not work.
This is why I like Androids, not iPhones.
Well, whatever.
Android.
iPhones are better.
iPhones, you're just paying for the brand name.
Okay.
You're paying for the brand name.
The camera's better.
I guess so. I don't know. I don't take pictures that often.
Video, camera's better.
Hey, Sheena. Hey, Snivels.
Shoots better in low light.
I thought that on the new ones, they had a sublet of Samsung making their new cameras.
No.
Yeah, the only reason I had an issue, I had an iPhone once. I had an iPhone 3. That's the only iPhone I've ever owned.
3.
Yes, iPhone 3. That's
My brother had iPhone 1.
I had an iPhone.
He had the
3.
first one. He went. That's when we switched from Blackberries to iPhones.
Linda, we'll end up eventually when we have the fully official Getter, we will have permanent signs instead of magnets. It's just a process. And yeah, they said you might want to consider maybe getting like a rear window sign.
No, it has to be on your vehicle, not on the windows. Technically, they want one on the tailgate and one on each side.
Hey, Doreen.
But you can get away with one on each side. But we just lost the one on Z's side. Brand new damn magnet.
Oh, there's 2 leaves in a pod, fashionably late. Hey, Lisa.
And Sheena, to answer your question, we're on the Gator call.
Yep.
E-Gator call.
A 2-for-1. 1 Gator call, 2 Gators. So please, guys, hit those thumbs up and send those.
Hit those super chat, super stickers.
Chats.
We're 22 minutes away.
I had an iPhone. I didn't like that everything was separate from everything else. And that's the biggest reason why.
What are you
I never
talking
got it.
about? Separate from everything
You have
else?
to have a separate email. They have a separate thing. They don't use Google. They use that Safari.
You can
Everything's
use whatever you
separate.
want on it. You can use
No,
Google.
back in the day, it
Oh.
was like that.
Yeah, that's back when I had an iPhone. So I never got into them. Hey, 00 Heaven.
What's up, Frank?
I don't know the exact area where we're headed. It's somewhere in the villages, I think.
I think it's up off 466.
Lisa's asking.
Yeah, it's up at the other end, north end of the villages, Lisa.
Well, we've acquired some new territories, Lisa. We've acquired
Well, this is the old territory, but it's the north end of the villages.
Yeah. But no, I've always been Team Android for people out there. No hate against iPhones. I'm not a fan of them. They're too expensive. I'm poor. I can't afford that kind of business.
Dude, the Androids, the good Androids, just as expensive.
This phone I've had for 7 years, I only paid $150 for it.
Yeah, but dude, your camera is nothing compared to these.
So
Launch?
No, I didn't.
Robbie is driving. It's mirrored. So it looks like the. Everybody's asking.
This damn phone mount thing is finally seen its last leg.
Yeah, Lisa's asking how you're doing, Z.
I'm doing okay.
Yeah. She's wondering if you got any travel sickness.
Oh, I'm not reading chat, so.
I'm reading it. I got it for you. Yeah. Hey, Nothing. I don't know who that is. Someone new. Their name is Nothing.
Hey,
Hi, Nothing. Hey, Georgia.
Why did it take me this way? I hate this when they pin an address.
Mark said, Robbie, pay no attention to the swamp ape sitting behind you.
The baby swamp ape?
Yeah. I'm a swamp squatch. Hey, Marcia.
hey.
Hey, Beth.
Hey.
No, Robbie's driving, guys. It's just the camera's mirrored.
Hit those super chats! Save a Gator Fund. All the super chats and super stickers that we make during a Gator call
Hey,
go
Cam.
to the Save a Gator Fund. That pays for our equipment, our gas, our magnets, our lines, our hooks. Whatever equipment we go through for the season.
Apparently, Bearded said that, he told me to tell you that Willis has been using the all right.
That's because he's a jackass and doesn't have an original thought.
And Lisa said 301. I don't know what that is. What that's about. 301.
301, what?
301 with a question mark. I don't know.
Highway?
We're on MLK right now.
We're on MLK.
Junior. We got to go
Dirty.
up 301.
You can send a PayPal if you like. That way, then they don't take a portion of
Yep. Just send it friends and family, Dirty.
it. Yep. Send it friends and family, and in the comment put for Gator Call. Or Gator Rescue.
Save a Gator Fund.
Sylvia, no, we haven't. We're on the way there.
Whoop whoop.
Thank you, Marcia. Thank you, Georgia.
The goose.
Marcia with a $10 super chat, and Georgia with a $5 super
Thank you,
chat.
thank you, thank you.
Yep, we're gonna go try to rescue 2 gators.
Look, Mom, a train.
2 for the price of 1.
Look, Mama train.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna keep falling, Z. You just
Well,
gotta
I
keep.
have to,
I know.
but
I know.
I can't go up whenever it's.
We're gonna have to go to Walmart and get a new one.
Walmart doesn't carry these heavy duty ones. Theirs fall apart within 2-3 days.
For real?
Yeah.
Dang.
I gotta.
You've seen what happened to my phone.
Walmart's a junk, dude. You gotta get the good.
Hey,
Yeah, go
Sylvia.
We gotta go to like.
Hey,
Best,
Spade.
we gotta go to like Best Buy or something.
Best Buy truck stops.
No, Robbie didn't call you germ.
Who?
Spade said, Robbie called me germ. Take it back, you old head.
Last night I did.
Oh. Papers. Yes, we made sure we had the electrical tape for the mouse. We got the tape. Hi, Helen.
I had to buy a new PVC pipe. Got 1 1/4 inch PVC. It's about 9.5 feet long. So we can reach down there and hopefully noose these guys.
Yep, hopefully.
Z's got to have regular glasses and sunglasses, and then he's got his throwaway glasses. All the glasses, Ed. All the glasses.
I have my same ones, whatever. You know, we got.
Oh, I am going up for 466A.
Dirty is saying, does she send it to Robbie Kessie at Get Swamped?
Yes.
Yes.
There's a spot there that you can change.
It
to-
says friends and family.
And apparently there's in there. I don't know anything about PayPal.
Let's
have,
see.
I
I
don't
gotta
have
call
a
this
PayPal
guy
unfortunately. But
Z.
thank
Tell
you,
him
Tricky.
We are on our. We're only.
Yes, guys, hit those thumbs up, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and hit those super duper chats to save a gator.
Hello?
Hey,
Hey, man.
hey. We are like 11 minutes away. Okay, brother. Yep. All right. Bye.
Thank you, Shell Bell, with a
Thank you.
$10 super
Woo!
chat.
Thank you, Shell Bell. God bless. Prayers.
We're doing some gator saving today. Thank you guys for joining us.
We're in a school zone, 15 miles an hour. I thought school zones were always 20 miles an hour. Woo woo!
No.
What?
No.
No what?
15.
Thank you,
They are 15,
Snivels, with a $5 super chat.
They follow the same rules as residentials.
The one on 301,
Yeah,
the high school, that's one's 20 miles an hour.
They're supposed to be 15 miles an hour.
Really?
Whenever it's flashing, it's supposed to be 15 miles an hour. It's the same rule with residential areas. You're supposed to be going 15 miles an hour.
Dude, this damn phone thing.
Hey, Kimberly Mills. Hey, Silverheart.
Hey.
So I've also noticed something new.
What's
What?
that?
On YouTube now, you literally have to back out and refresh to be able to see if the like counter goes up and down.
Really?
That's supposed
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always been.
Mine used to not be like that. Mine used to go up live. I could see when people would hit it.
That's on the iPad. I could see when people were hitting it.
Yeah, now it has. You have to back out and refresh it.
Look at that. The Wawa building right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, DRD.
Toolies, we're right by your house. Thank you, DRD.
Awesome. Thank you.
Green.
Thank you, Mom.
Thank you.
How many thumbs up does your phone show me? Mine's like
I see 67.
mine says that before it said 3.
All right, guys, wave to Toolies.
Hey, Lisa.
Hey.
We're passing your house right now, Toolies.
Beth, we got packages sent out yesterday.
Who is that?
Beth Strike. So if you got an email, it will be, you'll know if you are receiving a package or not.
Oh man, come
She said you're obviously close. Where are you going?
Can't tell.
on. I don't know because this. We're going all the way to.
Lisa's ready to come see some cool gators.
It doesn't tell me the cross street.
Beth, just shoot Robbie an email and he'll be able to get back
Hello?
to you later.
Hello.
Hey, man.
Hey.
He'll be there.
All right, we're on our way. I'm coming up on Buena Vista and 466A right now.
Okay. Sounds good. I appreciate it, man. That sucks I had to miss it. I wish I could have seen it.
Hopefully we get them out of there. So those guys
Good
know
deal, man.
they know how to do everything, how to get us into places, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah,
perfect.
I told him, so it's got that 36-inch pipe where the water runs through. I had him go ahead and close that gate valve so the alligators can't escape.
All right, perfect.
And then he'll have the gates open, and I told him to sit out front and wait for you.
Right. All right, perfect. All right, we'll be there.
All righty. Thank you, sir.
All right,
Take
thank
it easy,
you.
man.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, so let's see. Recenter.
Alright, yeah, Silverheart, we've been extra busy this week. Silverheart hasn't received a PayPal total yet. And they sent you an email.
I know, Silverheart. We'll get it. Tori's down here all next week, so we'll get it all together. That's one of the things Tori's going to help me do when she's here is do that, because Cass can't do it anymore because of school and everything. She doesn't have as much time.
And Ed said, since you're already out on the road, why not go pick up Tori?
That's an extra 6 hours, Ed.
Thank you, K-Bird.
Woo-hoo. K-Bird, Save a Gator Fund.
But yeah, Beth, just shoot Robbie an email. The same thing, Silverheart, he'll get to your email as soon as he can. He's got to wait for Tori to come on down here. She should be here at some point or another. Not today.
Who?
Tori.
Who was that?
From Silverheart.
Oh, yeah, Silverhearts. Oh, this is a pain in
And
the
then
butt.
Beth was wanting to know about packaging stuff, so I told her to shoot you an email and you'll get back with her when you can. Hey, John Cook. How you doing, buddy?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys for joining us. Please hit those thumbs up. Help us out with the algorithm. We are on the way to try to go and save 2 gators. We got a 2-4-1. 2 gators. We're going to rescue them. Or at least do our very best to try to get them. Hey, Dude Cells.
Jesus, this old lady should not be driving. She just locked up her brakes and
Yeah, no, I heard him squeak.
that car was 3 car lengths in front of her.
Hey, Thomas Collins.
What's
How
up,
you
Thomas
doing, buddy?
Collins?
Thanks for joining us today, everybody. We're on our way to rescue some gators. We got a 1 gator call for 2 gators. Hit those thumbs up, like, subscribe, and any super chats are going to the Save a Gator Fund. It helps us, gives us fuel, it gets us supplies and resources to save and rescue these gators. No, John, this is not a new gator getting vehicle. This is the typical truck.
This is my truck.
Yep. Hey, Karen. Ed says, don't name any gators Ed, please.
Name them Ed, please. Ed, please. This is not going to be fun, guys. I'm telling you right now.
I don't think it's breeding season just
yet.
yet.
It's started. It's starting up here now.
Yeah,
it started down south 2 weeks ago.
Thank you, Kimberly Mills, for the super chat. $20 super chat. All gators need to live and to be saved. Hey, Denise. Hopefully your ear feels better soon, Denise. Was it Lassie who called this gator call in?
Lassie?
Yeah.
No, Timmy fell down the well was 3 years ago, right, Z?
Yes.
3 or 4, whatever it was. That video's still up there. It says Timmy fell down the well.
I'll take it easy, Helen. Get your rest for sure if you got it rest. I'm subscribed to you, Tricky. I watch your videos here and there. I just get busy. I have so many people that I follow. I know so many YouTubers. It's hard for me to check in on everybody's video. Yes, Ted. We are heading. The call is in the villages.
That's that big lake. We've caught several out of that one, see? That's the one we got in trouble with Chris because he had some t-shirt on and our magnets fell off the...
Yep.
Yeah, that's when I had a it was that mushroom shirt that said good vibes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a sporologist. Oh. That's real.
That cracks me up how people will get so offended by something like that, and yet they live in the loofah town. Woo,
Thank
woo.
you, Helen. Well, I don't think it was anyone here that called. I think that was...
No, it was someone here, I think.
I thought it was trolls that did
Yeah,
that.
it might have been, but I think it was someone in the villages.
No, possibly. I thought it was trolls trying to be rude.
Who
Hey,
knows?
Susan. Well, there's no problems now. We all got safe shirts. We all got our permits. You guys
Shoes.
got your license. Yep, we all got tennis shoes. We got poles. We got everything we need.
Even though my shoes will be off in a couple minutes. Alright, it's right here, see? What's up? Where's he at?
Oh, is it down in that hole?
No, it's in a well, dude. This is not fun.
Oh, this is gonna definitely be interesting. Hi, Mom. Luke. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Feel free to hit those thumbs up. We appreciate it.
Alright, let's see. Let me get this. Here you go, Mimi.
All right, now I'm going to be leaving my phone in here in case y'all need help. So, Mimi, comment reading will be on you.
Check out the situation first.
Yeah, he actually, when I got here earlier, I popped it open.
Oh.
To make sure that it was still there. And, he had a tail up.
Where's he at? Okay, I see him there.
I just figure about 7 inches from his eyes to the tip of his nose, so.
That's more than 7 inches.
Think so?
Yeah, yeah. That's an 8-foot gator. That's a nice fat gator, too.
He's
And
pretty
then-
small compared to most of them out here. There's quite a few 12-footers. Yeah, they could be bigger because I'm looking at them from about 100 yards away most of the time.
Yeah. And the other one's right there behind that pipe. How deep is that? He said it's about 30 foot.
Yeah, it's probably another 15 feet down, maybe. Maybe more.
Now there's all kinds of pipes down there too, huh?
It's all like in the back there. Those column pipes go down.
Right.
So there should be.
All right, Z, the only way to do this is hook them. And then get them over, and then we can try to noose them and then pull them up.
The issue is there's all the pipes.
He's saying there's no pipes on this side, only on that back side.
There shouldn't be, I don't think there's anything in here.
But the problem is once we hook one, the other one's going to get spooked. And that's a good sized gator right there. And you guys can see it's down in a well.
John Cook Dad said we're gonna lower raw dog and let him get.
Yeah, we'll lower raw dog from a rope. You splash around, when he bites your leg, we'll pull him up.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Oh, goodness.
All right, let me go get a hook ready.
You got this thing zoomed in. Yes.
All we gotta do is get it
I had like they were on the top of the water already.
Yeah.
Instead of sitting on the bottom.
No, that would have been a disaster. Sure. Especially with two of them in there. Usually if it's one and it's smaller, they'll get scared and kind of stay away.
Yeah.
But with two of them, you know, that's... They're like, hey, you got my back? Yeah, I got your back. They get in the most craziest places.
So apparently, started working here. Apparently, there was one in here before. There wasn't.
Oh, yeah. That's a nice size one, too. Not the biggest I've seen, but
Yeah, definitely ain't a baby.
definitely ain't a baby. He's
Yeah,
nice.
even the little ones still, you know.
He's
I mean,
about teenage. He's a teenager. Yeah, see, that's what's getting me is where the second one is.
yeah, that's where he's been kind of like hiding out. So I don't know if the other one's been trying to attack it or what. Or if that's even why they're in there. If the little one was running from that one and went up the pipe, and you know what I mean.
More than likely, could have been that.
I got this.
Just chased it. I got
Hello, everyone that's coming in.
For the most part, which I figured that they knew how to get out of it. But, you know,
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised they didn't just go right out once they realized this was an enclosed space. Most of the time, that's what they'll do. You know, once they realize, oh, I can't keep going this way, usually they'll just turn right around. I'm surprised they both stayed in here. It's going to be a nice... See, the hard part is lifting him up out of there. 'Cause he's going to fight.
yeah, I'm sure they're not good. And there's no telling what the hell they're doing. Because this doesn't get open very often at all.
Now, if he goes and hides in that corner, I don't know what we're going to do. Other than having somebody try to go down there and that's...
I think they said through the pipes. How they came through.
They're powerful.
Oh, yeah.
We got a little, my brother-in-law's got a little pond. He's got like a couple of 3 footers, 4 footers back in the day. Get the little ones up on the bank. Get the always touching and all that. Just holding one like this big. The amount of power.
Yeah. They're
You know, you're all this. You feel like you're choking it out. How hard it is. It starts to do it. So I can only imagine.
Yeah, they're extremely ridiculous. Our location that we have, there's roughly close to about 600 gators that we have in our marsh. And most of the time, they're all right for the most part. But yeah, they do have their. You got to get the whack with the stick, or they're gonna try to come after you.
Yeah, these are out here, man. I mean, you see them all over the place. Obviously, any water that's wet out here is gonna have a gator in it. But,
Yeah.
they mind their own business. I mean, we got guys often 10 foot from them, and they're on the bank, and the big ones, you know, they don't pay no mind.
Yeah, a lot of
This
it is.
different, you know.
A lot of it is they've built being familiar around humans because so many people go and feed them. We
Right.
tell people all the time it's best not to feed them because once they lose fear of humans, that's when they're liable to start attacking humans. Because they realize they're stronger than us.
A lot stronger.
I mean, that one right there is probably going to take the three of us just to. We may not even be able to lift it all the way up out of there.
All right, well, I'm gonna get all y'all's hair. We'll be over here.
It's back on the right pipe. They can't because he closed the pipe and the pipe's too. It's all the way at the bottom.
Behind you.
What it looks
I
like.
wish we had marshmallows, dude.
Now on, we gotta make sure we keep some in the toolbox. Oh, there it is. I see the second one.
Yeah, he's back by that white pipe.
Yep.
Hi, Adrene.
See, you just get ready. If I get them, I'm gonna try to pull them over by this ladder.
Just be careful with these oak leaves.
Yeah,
That's gonna be our downfall.
Chris, you gotta stand right here. So I wanted to.
Don't hook me, Robbie.
Tori, there's 2 of them in there.
Just a little further, I would have had them. Got one.
Oh, no.
I will get right over here.
Let's see, can you lay down on that and noose him? Get the noose around his head and Chris, pull the end. You can let go of this. Right.
See, I got the end of this rope. Tell me when to pull it.
There you are. You're playing long enough. You see him? You got a great angle right there. big gator.
Yeah.
That's about 8, dude.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
No, you gotta.
It's hard to keep the angle of this. Because it's going three-dimensional.
Gotta pop up.
My chat quit working. Hang on a second.
All right, just hold that rope. I don't know how we're gonna get them up and out. You want to get over here and pull on that? You want to help lift them out?
We can probably.
The pole's not part of it. You can pull the pole off.
We probably wrap. We probably wrap the paracord around the tree to keep it up.
All right, go ahead and lift them up. All right, wait. Go.
Go?
Yeah.
We can't hear you over the...
It's stuck in the corner. There you go.
All right, we got to go this way. There's no way to get them out that way. Drop them down. We got to come up that side.
Take them on the other side.
Because this thing, you can pull the pole off.
Pull the bull.
Grab the pole, hold the cord.
Got it?
Okay.
Okay, put them down in the water.
Down.
That's the thing, dude sells. We can't get him over the edge though.
All right, now take that rope around and over there. If you guys pull that way, whoa. You
Whoop.
can get them out. All right, ready, go.
Nope, it's caught in the corner.
Come on, big boy. Come on, big boy. Almost got him.
Hi, Suzanne. We're on a gator call. There's 2 gators stuck in the well. We got the one here.
Don't let him go.
Should have brought another
Just whatever you do,
lasso.
Yeah, don't do that. If he drops down and pulls too hard, I'll snap your fingers. Yeah. If you start getting...
All right, go.
That's what we're doing.
Damn it.
Head.
Is there a way you could wrap the rope?
Go.
And no, this is not hurting them. They are perfectly fine. Their skin's way tougher than you think.
Oh, good. No, don't go back, David. Give him a little slack.
Give him a little slack to get all that junk out of his mouth.
Let him catch his breath because he's just got... He's jumped 10 feet.
Get all that stuff out of your mouth. Come on. Let me get that line out of your mouth, too. All right, where's the tape, please?
Should be in the box, I think. the other one's going to be easier.
Yeah, this was the bigger one.
The other one's gonna be harder.
Yeah, because
The other
you.
one's scared now. It's underwater, so it's gonna take a little time to find it.
Especially at timing those pipes.
Alright. You gonna jump him?
Just watch out. The hook's right there on his
On
side.
his side.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
he
what I
bent-
said.
No, he tore off the metal.
What?
He tore off the metal casing.
He broke the hook.
Oh, the wanna do his mouth? Pull up.
He should be good. He can let go now that now that he's on it. Oh, I got it from. I'll pull it from here. Always fun. There you go. I got that out of the way.
Up here.
Yeah.
Get that hook out.
You could probably let the slack out now.
Yeah, you can let some slack. Sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry, buddy. We didn't mean to have to drag you up like that. We got you.
It's like Tori said, being in the well would hurt more starving than what we just pulled him out. Oh, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna set this down for a second. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the bag and get it prepped. Oh, next step out.
I got a pair of channel logs. That'll help.
I'll have you small. This is your fence pliers.
Swap.
Swap? Nothing. You're sitting. Chris, sit on his head.
Sit on the head.
Just sit on the head.
Fucking just sit.
Yeah. Scoot back a little bit.
For real. As long as you don't try to headbutt my.
That's the dangerous part right now.
Tricky said Chris fart.
No. That would be mean.
And yes, most likely this one will probably go back to the marsh.
Broke that right off the hook.
Yep. All that spinning he did. That's rolling.
Alright, let me see. Hold on, Z.
There you
No,
go.
dude, come on, go under. Don't go. Z, you went over.
I went under first.
Give me it.
Here.
Follow the rope.
Yeah, this one will probably go back to the marsh,
It will.
or most likely.
This one's going to the marsh. All of that over here. Now pull it through over there. Oh. All right. Chris, stay where you're at.
All right.
Z, front legs. I just need one first. You can take those gloves off, dude. It's too hard to work with them on.
Well, with the hook, no.
Go.
It's better for me to put it on.
Remember how
Thank
to
you,
do it?
Lynn.
Like that.
No. Butt under your knee. Other way. Face that way. There you go. Straight down. Lift straight up. Put them in the bag.
Get out. Yep, you can move.
Thank you, Tricky.
One down, guys. One down. One to go. Another town, one more show.
I'll run this back through the pole.
So far, we've already got a couple of names for them.
Let me see the stick up for a second.
We gotta find out if it's a boy or girl first.
I got to do that for Jeremy right now.
Yeah.
You know, for
There
the
you go.
term.
Make
Can I get to the? I can't even get to the vent. I already taped it. We'll check it at home. You know, it's very important to get your finger in that vent. That way you can tell what it is. And then we'll leave from here and go get something to eat. All right.
Kick it up.
You have a powerful flashlight.
You able to carry me? Need me to help you carry me? Alright, I got you.
You can just keep them right there right now.
It's better in the shade, Chris.
Okay.
Right now, this is better because
Oh.
you got the shade.
Let's see if
Susan, they were about to do maintenance on the wells, and they opened the lids and saw.
They have divers that come down here and do clean out the debris.
Last time I saw this one, it was in there.
It was right there, by that pipe.
Yeah.
Behind you.
With this one splashing all over, it spooked it.
Probably went down in the hole or tried to go down in the
Well, he's got this locked off, Chris. See it? The gate's all the way down.
Yeah.
So if you want to go down in there and swim, Chris,
The heck I
you're
don't.
more than welcome to.
No, I'm good on that one. I ain't trying to lose any appendages today.
If we could drop the water down, I'd go in, but
Yeah. There's probably what, about a good 3 feet worth of water down there?
15.
Oh, 15. Ooh boy. Yeah.
that's well over my head.
Well, yeah.
I'm only 6'4".
Let's see if I can call him up here.
Z, you're the tallest. You're 6'5". I volunteer you.
Try again.
All right, well,
Now, apparently my call's not working either. Usually it works on the ones in the throw out.
yeah, but those are farm-raised gators.
Yeah, he's been over there like the whole time, over there by that pipe.
Probably just went down to the bottom.
Yeah, see that water moving? He's moving. See the water it just moved a little. And all the movement was right in there. He's right in that area. My guess is he's trying to get his head and body behind that pipe.
He's gonna have to wait till he surfaces.
No. I'm gonna drag the bottom. See if I can get lucky. Oh. All right, Chris.
Gotta rehook your hook.
My hook's good.
Alright.
I just lost a lot of the weight.
You don't have to wait.
See, I got the pole.
How long does it take for an alligator to have to come up for some air? And how long do they usually take?
It could take one this size, hour and a half, 2 hours, close to 2 hours. Let me see your light again, please.
I don't know however long it takes him to get him out of here.
Do you mean hold the light?
Hold on. It's weird. Z, get over here and hold this light.
So about, I guesstimate maybe 10 foot down or so on that back wall, there's gonna be baskets in there. So if you do feel like that metal feeling, that's probably what it is. They sit up about 7, 8 foot off the bottom.
Do you have a pole around here, long,
I have
long,
like
we can
a-
put in there?
I have like a pool pole,
Will
like
it,
a fish, like
can
a
we
fish
touch the bottom with it?
I don't know. I don't think it's that much.
Would try to pull the food, but now that he's scared from the other one splashing, he won't come up. And who was it that asked that? Ren? I'm not sure. Probably
It's right
not.
in that right there, see, because I saw
Yeah,
the water.
I thought that was him, but I couldn't tell.
No, you can't see him. He's down 15 feet.
No, the shadow.
Get find a spot here. Get out of the way. Here we go.
Like a shadow there. I can't tell if it's the shadow from that connector or him.
Just watch out with that.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm trying to.
Chris, you gotta back out of it.
That's why I want to keep.
Oh, shit.
About the same length as this pole, a little bit longer.
A little bit longer.
There we go. Skim the top.
Probably if I should set a beat down there, you know?
Yeah, you're 15 more feet. Eek. Can you touch the bottom with that or no? If you go straight down?
JP, we have the pipe that they came through blocked off right now.
As much flopping around that other one did, now this one's going to be scared.
Well, he's holding his breath.
Rini, they came in through one of the
And I'm
pipes.
scared to drop the hook down there because
From like halfway pretty much, from like halfway forward, there shouldn't be anything right there. Then the back over here, there's gonna be those patches that stops all the debris and stuff from getting in.
you want to hold right here and I'll run this area, see if I can hook them. Chris just holds right over there.
I think it needs to ride around on that back of that pole.
I just want to see how deep. Holy smokes, that thing's still going.
15 foot meters in the water.
Yeah, that is.
Yes, Mo, there's two in there. We already caught one.
Look at that, that's still dropping.
Keep in mind, I'm thinking he's over here on that pole like you're saying. I think he's behind that pipe.
So am I, but the baskets are over there.
Yeah.
I can't drag that area.
Yep.
Alright, that hit bottom there.
Yes, the other one's hiding. Because when we got the other one out, it started splashing and the other one got scared.
Problem is that damn the baskets. If I hooked into that,
You're not going to be able to get it unhooked.
right.
Not without going down there. And that's not worth the risk.
I can't see in that water, no way.
Yeah, no, it's not worth the risk. We'll either have to wait till it surfaces or just keep trying to drag this area right here.
See, that's still going down. Right there, it's on bottom, it just hit.
That's the problem, Nikki, is the water's so deep we can't get in there. And it's so dark you can't see in there either.
There's 15 feet worth of water down here.
Yeah, it's 15 feet from the
Fif-
top. And there's 15 feet of water.
So it's a 30-foot hole, 15-foot water.
I'm not seeing any heads peek up. We can look around these.
No, we thought of that too, but we don't have anything for them.
Well, after what just happened, it wouldn't be liable to want to eat.
And there's no way to pump out this water. And you guys don't have one. I can't throw over there. Unless he was sitting there, because then the rope would go over his back and it wouldn't go down far enough. Yeah, let's do that. That's what we're gonna have to do. Oh. One out of one isn't bad. 1 out of 2. We got one left. Let's see if we can give him a little bit. See if he'll pop back up. Open it up. See if I can throw a hook and get this one.
No, DOD, we're closing it to maybe try to get him to come up.
Hey, wait. Keep that pole out. Because I might put the end around and use that to guide the hook. Because it's so hard to throw it. That might work. Alright, well. One in the bag. I'll bet there's some big ones in there. Bro, that's where that pipe goes? Yeah. You see any out, Z? Yeah, breeding season is just starting, so.
I don't know what happened to him. Maybe that one chased the little one up the pipe or something.
Probably a big one in there. Chase these two little ones.
There's definitely some big ones throughout. We do 18 golf courses out here. And then there's probably 3 of them that I've seen from here to maybe the other side of that lake over there.
Right.
And I mean, they look big as my butt. And that's been that far.
Yeah. There's some big ones out here. There's 11, 12 footers. And I know 4 years, 3-4 years ago, we had one that went in the well off 466A.
Marla,
Right
there ain't a
over there.
pump that we can use, and they don't have one.
The difference was we could get rid of the water or something. They pumped all that out. And then he took off through the pipe.
Oh, yeah?
And then he came up in the lake. Because we were scaring him here, chasing him, trying to get him. It's the same thing. I can't, when there's those baskets and then pipes that go across there, I can't drag it with a hook. You grab one of those baskets, you might get it on.
We're out here in the village, Tammy, doing a gator call.
Hit those super chats! Go talk to Christopher.
What's up, guys?
Let's go live. That's it. We get paid, man. Save gators. YouTube.
My hands hurt.
All right. What's up, guys?
You can switch it back around somehow.
Turn the camera towards you, Chris.
There it is.
I got it. What's up? What's up, everybody? How's it going? How is it going?
Chris, go sit over there so you're not right next to there talking. So.
All right. All right, everybody. Moving out of the way here. Getting into the shade. It's hot out. Whew. Tricky, I wouldn't want somebody to do that to me, so that's why. Hey, Suzanne. How's it going? How's it going, guys? We're taking a momentary lapse break. Just letting, you know, it cool down, calm down. The gator, the first one, was flopping all around. Unfortunately, Karen, the water's too deep. It is literally 15 feet of waters. Yep. I was sitting on that gator head. See, people talk about sitting on laps. I sat on I didn't even sit in the gator's lap. I sat on its face. Hey, Rainy. Oh, but yep, we're out here. We're gonna give it a few more minutes, and then see if we can get them to pop back up, and we can drag them out. Nah. I don't mind catching. Look, we got to catch those gators, guys. We have to catch them. Don't look at my messy beard. I didn't brush it today. Ooh. I'll hide that away. Mo, I think that water's a little too dirty for that. Maybe after we spray it off, clean it up a little bit. I might consider it. Ugh. It's because my beard gets tangled up. I didn't brush it today. Probably. But yeah, we're out here. We're gonna try to get this thing. We already got one bagged up. We got it safe. We got it, you know, everything locked down. Now we're just waiting for this second one to come back up. Yeah, I don't recommend licking gators. That's not a... you can eat them, but that's only after the fact, and that's a whole nother scenario. Yeah, I know. I've just been letting it grow. Usually when I brush it, it looks a little bit better. Looking all wild man today. But thankfully, the second one is a little bit smaller. It should be easier to pull on out of there. It's just getting it up there and then getting that noose pull around its neck, around its body. Yeah, exactly. Tell the gator to give you a kiss. Robbie gives him kisses all the time. I could put some crystals in it. Some crystal beads. I mean, it's pretty long now. At a distance, it looks better when I do it like that. As you can see, representing little Dragon Ball Z shirt today. That's right. We're gonna put Robbie in the safety harness again. Put you in the harness. But nah, looking a little wild today. We're all just taking it easy. We were getting some work done on the farm. Got a call. Came out here. We got one. So be sure to hit those thumbs up, guys. Be sure. We got 165 watching and we got 128 thumbs up. And thank you guys for the super chats. Thank you, Mo. We appreciate it. Each and every one of y'all. You know, that helps us out. Helps the farm out. Helps keep these gators safe. Oh, there's a ladder in there, Ed, but You don't want to get into 15 feet worth of water with any kind of gator, even a small one.
You're going 15 feet down the ladder and then 15 feet down further.
Yeah, exactly. You know, if Robbie says not to do it, you definitely shouldn't do it. Oh, yeah, unfortunately, I need to get one of those little DNA tests done. I might be a little Viking guy here, a little Viking beard. Hiding out with the hobbitses. The hobbitses.
Yeah,
Welcome back, Tricky. Yeah, exactly. Definitely. Duck Dynasty beard. Just wild man beard. Let it grow.
He's starting to look like
Looking like all the people from Duck Dynasty. Just call me Uncle Si.
not Uncle Si. You look more like, what's the fat brother's name?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Bubba?
It's been a long time since I've watched that show.
I never watched it.
I'm not good at duck
Willie.
calls. Oh, Willie. Willie. I don't want to be a Willie.
Yeah, Chase is the skinny one.
No, if it comes to the point where we can't get it, we'd probably have to come back out and have them pump the water out so we can have easier access. That is a possibility.
So I can get down in there.
Yeah, that way Robbie could get down there and get into the action. Or we'll take a volunteer if one of you viewers would love to climb down in there for a lovely chance, once in a lifetime opportunity to swim with a gator in an isolated pond. We got it right here for you. You just have to sign a waiver, and upon if there is any fatal errors, all donations and possessions are donated to the Get Swamped Embassy. Starting out. Oh yeah, we might have some volunteers.
Who, Ed?
No, maybe. We'll get Gabe out here. Send him down there. Where's Scoot when we need him?
You won't go down there.
Scoot.
Yeah, Scooter will go down in there. I'll go down in it, but it's useless.
Okay, well,
The ass gets in the water.
the most badass guy we know is John. If John won't go down there.
Scott, Heather dropped one of her dolls down there.
Yeah, there you go. Look at that beard. It's real. It's not from Temu, I promise. It's not a Temu beard. It's made in America. Z's got to get a beard like this. Just let that thing be a wild man, Z. Ugh.
Stay back there, Chris.
All right.
Take his pole.
All right, guys. They're going to peek in there real quick while I'm over here. We don't want to spook the gator, so I'm staying over here to the side. But they're going to see if they can get it to pop up real quick. So y'all are with me. But yeah, my beard's all right. I didn't brush it today. It's looking rough. It's looking rough. See, I could even take my mustache. Yeah. I could curl it up a little bit for you guys. Would you like that? Little French Chris, little French raw dog. Little twisty beard. But yeah, they're in there. They're checking it out, seeing if they can get them to pop up real quick. So you guys are stuck with Raw Dog for the moment. And Mimi, she's here, but she's quiet. She's always quiet. No, we didn't bring any O-lights. We do have a flashlight here. One gator's already bagged up, Angie, and ready to go. The other one, we're trying to get it to come back out. It went down under because the other one was death rolling as we were trying to pull it out, and it spooked the smaller gator. We already got the biggest one out. Now it's a little smaller one, and it got spooked, and we're trying to get it to resurface. If it does not resurface, we may have to come back out and have the water pumped so somebody can go down there and actually be able to get it. I tried doing some gator calls in there. Usually, like our grow outs on the farm, all the time when you walk by, you'll hear them bellowing to each other, that little sound like that. And I tried doing that considering it's a smaller one to see if that would help pique its interest and make it pop up, think maybe there's another one up there. But no luck so far. Yeah, you would definitely need some teeth-proof scuba suit. Ren, if you know anything about Robbie, after a good gator call, you gotta get... Mimi, what do you gotta get after a good gator call? Culivers. And what do you get at Culivers, Mimi? What's his favorite thing? What's the favorite thing? Cheese curds, guys. Cheese curds. And a root beer for root beer. That's what I always get. So, we'll see. Hopefully we have some good luck here. Hopefully they're able to get it surface. As soon as I hear them holler for us, I will come over there. Unfortunately, I don't want to be too loud and run the little gator off. Yeah, definitely, Ed. If you don't work up an appetite dragging a gator to the top of a thing, you ain't never going to get an appetite. And yes, it is breaded in fried cheese curds. I also like poutine, but I haven't found anywhere that has that except for in Gainesville. I haven't had that in a long time. Which, if you guys know anything about poutine, poutine is French fries with cheese curds on top, covered with a gravy. And it is naturally like a French dish, or French Canadian dish, I guess you could say. Rebecca, we do have a gator calling machine. Unfortunately, this one got spooked. And so it went down and it's hiding at the bottom. But yes, we do have a call box and we do use it sometimes. In this circumstance, the best thing we can do is try to get it to surface and do like what we did with the first one. Yeah, I love poutine. Poutine is delicious food. Delicious, guys. If you haven't tried it, look it up. I recommend it. It is good. That is what I'm saying. I used to eat it all the time when I worked in Gainesville. Yeah, cheese curds is pretty good. Hey, Lisa, Powerful Force. Yeah, bearded. It's a French name. That is why it sounds a little weird. Yeah, we do have a call box. It's just the call box is really only useful in certain scenarios, not every scenario. You know, if we were out on the water or, you know, like a retention pond, it works good because if it's on the other side of the retention pond, it can help bring them closer to us. In this circumstance, it's already sealed up in an enclosed area. Now we just have to get it to surface. Or find a way to get the water down lower so it's not 15 feet deep. Yeah, poutine is, like I said, you can't find it many places. The only place I've ever found it was in Gainesville, Florida. At least in Florida, that's the only place I've ever eaten it. But I'm pretty sure many places have it. Yeah, it's French Canadian. I love poutine. It's good. It's French fries. It's mostly just French fries with cheese curds on it and gravy. Usually like a light brown gravy. Sometimes you can use a white gravy, depending on your preferences. Yeah, and it's pretty easy to make. Mark, I wouldn't drink that water. Ooh. Them gators may have peed in it. They said you need to get a really long straw and just try drinking the water out. I said, I don't know. Hey, Selena, how you doing?
You know where my...
Yeah, right there on the other side of the box where you left it.
I always leave it.
Yeah, definitely, Hannah. Monica, that's close enough. Close enough. Just remember, to your stomach, any potato or french fry or anything potato-wise you've ever eaten has been mashed potatoes. Because once you chew up anything that's made with potatoes, it becomes mashed potatoes, guys. Hi, Angie.
You talking to Mike?
Ooh, lobster poutine sounds pretty good, Laura. Duo, yeah, and a gator call voice. Tricky, I can't. If I scare the gator, we might not be able to get it. And plus, anyways, I got to save all those for Wednesday and Fridays. You guys know that. I get the best echo in the warehouse or on the farm. The first time I did it on the farm, I wish you guys could have heard it. It was so loud you could hear it from one side of the farm all the way to the other. And trust me, Gabe learned how loud I can be. He got a first-hand experience, and even he had to walk outside and make sure his ears were all right. Do it in a gator call voice. Hit him with that, oh, yeah. I know it's Friday, guys. I know. And we will be doing our live tonight as usual. Hopefully with time consisting with everything, we will be on time tonight. You know, of course, fashionably late. We tend to be a little fashionably late, but when you're with a little star over there, they like to be fashionably late. Yes, guys, that's right. Hit that. We got the Save a Gator Fund. We're going to be hopefully rescuing 2 today. We do have 1 saved and rescued. It is bagged up. It is all right. And we're just waiting for this other one to peek its head out of the water so we know where it's at. But please hit those thumbs up. Help us out with that algorithm. Be sure to hit those super chats and support the Save a Gator Fund. As you guys know, we don't get much, if any, help or funding when it comes from the, county or from the state. So it's really dependent on having you guys help us out to be able to save these things. Hey, Nikki. Hey, you're fine. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. You're never late. You're always on time. That's what I always say. But, no, definitely. We're going to be trying to get this stuff situated here, guys. And it just takes a lot of time. You'd be surprised how many times we go on gator calls and, we'll just sit there for 2 hours just waiting to see a hint of movement. It comes up like that sometimes. Thankfully, in this opportunity, we got the first one out. Now we're just having to wait on the second one. And of course, you guys know, we will be live tonight. Usually around 8 or a couple minutes after. And depending on the size of the second one, this one will probably, the other one may be released, and then one will be taken to the farm to be released. Yeah, exactly. They were just trying to find a little vacation spot, 2 gators together trying to find a spot to hang out and chill out on a hot, sunny day. But yes, we do lives. We do lives on Wednesday. We do lives on Friday, Eastern Standard Time for everybody out there. And trust me, the quality of stuff you're going to see, you won't see anything like it on a Temu. Sorry, Tricky. I'm a pacer. I don't like standing still in one spot for too long. I like moving around. I walk around. Yeah, Bearded. Usually, they tend to like marshmallows. You know, that works really well with the hook. The only thing is we're combating slightly confined spaces. Know how the second one has not been caught yet. It is still hiding down there at the bottom of the water. And when it comes to these gators, they can hold their breath for quite a long time. CH, they can be out of the water for a while. They don't like breathe necessarily the water, they breathe air. They're just really good at holding their breath. A large gator can hold their breath for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, sometimes even longer based on the size and the length. But, you know, it just depends.
They switch their heart in 2 chambers.
Yeah, they will change their heart from a 4-chamber down to the 2 chambers, so that way they can, yeah, they save energy, they go through less oxygen. I wish I could do that, because, you know, like, trying to keep up with Z when he's walking, I need to switch to a 2-valve and just, like, trot on through. If anyone who knows, I tried to race Z one time, not on purpose, and let me tell you, I thought I was having a stroke by the end of that. I really did.
That wasn't a race. That was me driving.
You don't beat him in a race. Look at those legs.
I can beat him in a race. I just got to shoot him from behind. Let him get ahead of me. Come on, come on, come on.
His legs come up to your neck.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I can't outrun him. Oh, that's like trying to outrun Robbie. I can't do that. I got little... Look, guys, I got little hobbits. Look, you see? That's all the way above me. I'm just a wee little hobbit man. 5'5". Yeah, we're not sure on the genders yet. We have not sexed them. We will do that when we get to the area to release them. The first one will probably be a free-range release, and we'll let it relocate it. Yeah, Tricky, see, you're taller than me. I'm only 5'5". I'm 5'5", and I help pull gators out of the water, out of wells. I don't know why I do it. You guys tell me. Yeah, see, Linda, you're taller than me. Tori's taller than me. So, yeah, exactly. I make do with what I got. Yeah, compared to Robbie and Z, I'm short stuff. Mimi's like 1 inch shorter than me. So, yeah, see, Rin, we're about the same height. Suzanne, you can join the Hobbit group. You can join us there with the Hobbits.
You're a hobbit. Let's tie this rope to your waist.
I don't know about that. I ain't going down there. I ain't saying, my precious, and try to grab that gator. I don't know about that, guys. Yeah, everybody's taller than me. I know. Eventually, it's okay.
Tell me a gator your height can take you.
Yeah. You think I may have a small chance. A small chance to survive. It'd probably eat my beard and then get a hairball. And that would be what saves me. You know, I'd toss my hair in there. I'm telling you. Yeah, exactly. I always go, you know what gets me? I'm like one of the shortest people on the farm, guys, and they're always asking me to get stuff on the top shelf. I think they do it on purpose. I think they do.
When have I ever asked you to get something off the top?
That's because you know I tell you to get it for me. There's Z, everybody's walking by.
Like, I never ask you to get
Yeah, that's because you know I'll ask you. I'll be like, Z, I can't reach it. I need you to grab it. You know, some people have emotional support animals. I have an emotional support person, and he's tall, so he can grab all the tall things for me. And I'm like the bigger little brother Z always wanted. Because see, I'm older than him. Read up. I can't read up, unfortunately, Tricky. On the camera phone where it films, it only pops up like 2 or 3 messages at a time, and then it just disappears. Yeah, there you go, Ed. Trust me, I wish I was taller. Unfortunately, you know, when you're Zahobitzes, you Zahobitzes. But thank you guys all for joining us so far today. Like I said, we do have 1 gator rescued. The second one we are still waiting on. They're right now over there looking, trying to see if they can get it to pop up. Robbie and one of the employees here. And hopefully we'll be able to get it, guys. Worst case scenario, we may have to find a way to pump out the water, which would involve having heavy machinery brought down in here to pump it out. Oh, okay. I see Tricky. I see Tricky. Don't worry, I'll be... Hey, Joan, how you doing? We're doing good. We're doing good here, guys. Unfortunately, we're... This is your intermediation. So if you need to use a bio break, if you need to get some snacks, if you need anything, something to drink, this is your time. Or feel free to ask questions. I am not the most knowledgeable here, but I know a little bit of stuff here and there. Yeah, Tori. We'll send when you get down here, we'll save this one. We'll send Topher down there. Ask him if he wants to go swimming with a gator. Hey, me. But I'm telling you guys, definitely, as you can see, we're in the process. They're over there doing some work, trying to see if they can get this thing up. But so far, no progress yet. So, you know, just another day on the farm. You get in the middle of something and talk to us about Mimi. I let Mimi talk for herself. She knows. What do you want to know about Mimi? I know some things about Mimi. I know she likes to say stupid. That counts for anything. Aw. No, Topher. That's my little buddy. It's my brother. Yes, in an ideal world, I'll let y'all in on a little secret. The first time me and Mimi met in real life, it was at Walmart. I know, right? Surprising. But we knew each other before then. We had met online and we used to be friends online. We were gaming buddies, and then one thing led to another. We met up at Walmart, and it's been an ongoing story ever since. Definitely a lot to do, a lot of progress. Just like on the farm, you guys, you know, how much we've gotten done. Every day we're there just about, and we're trying to get a lot of stuff done. Hopefully soon we'll have some bigger excavators out. We've been currently working on getting things touched up here and there. You guys have seen some of the progress. But it's going to be a while, but eventually we're going to have everything set up the way we want it, and we'll be able to be, you know, full-time rescuing. And all this construction and stuff can take a back seat. But it is all part of the process. And of course, we have you guys to thank and help for all of that. You know, it is so appreciated that you guys come out and watch us, that you guys hit those thumbs up, that you guys do super chats, and we don't expect you guys to do them. If you do them, we appreciate it. The Gators appreciate it, but it is not expected of you guys. There's no breadstick hunting, no none of that. We just like spending time with you guys and spreading some knowledge, sharing our passions. Although my passions is working with large cats. I don't mind the gators, the reptiles, they're okay. I like them. But I like working with cats. As y'all know, you see me at the warehouse, I'm always grabbing cats. And then me and Mimi there in Otter Creek, we help rescue cats and take them and get spayed and neutered and then re-release them. So that way it helps dwindle the current building population. So there's a lot of things that go on in this back behind the scenes that, you know, not everybody sees. Yeah, gator calls are definitely fun. They can be scary. You know, when you got a big old gator dangling off a cord and you don't know what's going to happen, it can definitely be scary. But so far, everything's good. Yeah. Day drinking. No day drinking. Only Gatorades. Gatorades. I like Gatorades. Yeah, Ted. I go out there. I helped out with John and Michelle's fence when Lisa and Tori was down there. We helped bring items that are donated for John, Michelle, and Harley Grace to Otter Creek and give it to them. You know, just try to be everywhere. Try to help people out. You know, anyone that needs help. It doesn't matter who you are. You know, back before, even at this point, if Jeremy had asked me for help, I would have helped. I'm just a helpful person. I'm caring, you know, I care about you guys, our viewers. I care about Robbie and Z, Mimi, my family, her family. And, you know, just trying to do good things in this world. You know, there's so much negativity and so much anger and so much spitefulness in this world. We just need some more positivity. And it doesn't have to be anything, you know, spectacular. But we just try to do the best with what we can. And that's all we can ask. Yeah, Ted, there's always drama. I'm going to tell you, no matter where you go, there's always drama, unfortunately. You just have to surround yourself with people that you care about, people that you're willing to help out and do things for. Of course, Reenie, you know I have to spend time with Root Beer every day. I feed him every day, except for on the days I'm not here. And usually we're here generally about 6 out of 7 days a week. So I always spend time with Root Beer. I love Root Beer. He's one of the coolest guys on the farm, that is for sure. And I can't wait for him to have his own little family and watch them grow up. It will be amazing. And I'm sure you guys will love it too. I'll maybe talk to Robbie into convincing him to do a little short video of Root Beer again. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. But yeah, you know, I've always been a hippie. So, you know, at heart. I don't practice the hippie ways like I used to. I've been more modernized now, you know, working and trying to be a help to society. Yeah, EDC, I'm 5'5". Yeah, I would love to work with big cats. Definitely a huge fan of cats, felines, any kind of felines. Oh yeah, Poe always is good for Mimi. Zabu and Jupes are doing awesome. The Kinkajous are doing awesome. Unfortunately, the Kinkajous really don't come out during the daytime. They're more of a nocturnal creature. But we do put food out for them every morning. And at night, before Z goes to bed and everything, he does feed them dinner, which would be their breakfast. Root Beer, I can probably pick him up. I wouldn't. He's not used to that. He's not used to being held. He's not used to being messed with. I do pet him. He'll roll over. He'll lay in your lap. Sometimes he'll try to nibble on your clothes and stuff. But other than that, I wouldn't recommend picking him up. He's just not that familiar with humans. Root Beer is a capybara that we received from Gatorland. He is roughly about a year old now. Yes, I do work with the snakes. I don't catch them personally. I help feed them. I help clean their enclosures. I help water them. You know, anything I can do to assist. But snakes don't really bother me. If anything bothers me, it's spiders. That's my big no-no. I don't care for spiders. But yeah, we have a capybara. His name's Root Beer. You guys have seen him here on the channel before. We've done a few little shorts with him. Yeah, exactly. And there's Root Beer Thief, which is Ren's daughter. Yes, Root Beer is amazing. Yes, he was originally called Kitty by John, but we didn't want to confuse him too much by saying Kitty, so they changed his name to Root Beer, and we're trying to get him used to it now. Sorry I keep walking around, everybody. I'm a pacer. I hate standing still. That's a part of having ADHD. My legs are always moving. My hands are always moving. You got to be energized. Especially if you're catching gators. You got to have energy. You can't be exhausted. You can't be tired, because one wrong slip and whoo, there goes a finger, there goes a toe, or maybe more. So, but thank you guys so much so far for joining us. I'll keep you guys posted. So far, nothing has changed yet. Any luck so far, guys? Any luck? Hasn't surfaced yet. And that's the thing, with this water being so deep, it could be a really long time. Yeah. When the gator gets up, I will show it. The other one right now, we currently have in a bag because we tape it up and then we put it in the bag to keep them calm, because you don't want them getting emotionally strained. You don't want them getting upset, and you don't want them to injure themselves. So the best thing to do normally when we catch them is we bag them and we let them be. So that way they calm down, because, you know, how would you feel if you're getting dragged out of the water, tied up in rope and tape put all over your mouth, hands, and feet? You probably wouldn't be too happy either. So it's just one of those things where, you know, you guys will get to see some more. We'll probably, hopefully, should be able to get video footage of us releasing them. What you got to do, Ren, is you got to get some sugar-free Brock's Root Beer. Get a little tiny mini fridge just for the Root Beer Thief. Then you won't have any root beer missing. And it's sugar-free, so you don't have to worry about kids being hyper. You know how it is when it comes to kids and sugar. They can't get enough of it. Yes, exactly. The stress can cause up the lactic acid, which can be deadly. So usually what we try to do after we grab them, after we, you know, bind them up and put them in the bag, we usually let them rest. So, you know, it is definitely a process. You know, when it comes to gator getting, sometimes it's easy. Sometimes, you know, they're small and you can just walk right up and grab them right off the ground. Sometimes you have to wait and they just don't pop up. Sometimes you have to go the extra mile. You've seen, you know, they've gotten into kayaks and stuff. Yes, you definitely have to have patience. Welcome back, F. Pate. But thank you guys. Please be sure to hit those thumbs up. Be sure to hit those super chats if you are able to. We do appreciate it. The gators appreciate it. And every gator we rescue is another gator saved. We do not euthanize unless we 100% have to. I will, Nikki, I will. But no, me and Mimi are still in training. We go through our paces. Most of the time it's routine things on the farm, taking care of the animals, feeding, cleaning up. We've been doing a lot of construction, rehabilitation on the farm, as you guys have seen. We've had excavators out. We got a tractor out there. You've seen us use jackhammers to break up giant limestone rocks. So it gets busy. And then between all that, we try to do shorts here and there. We try to get videos put out. And then we have our lives on Wednesdays. And then we have our lives on Fridays. And of course, as we are now, the live E-Gator calls for when a scenario like this pops up and we have to go help rescue some wonderful animals. But, yeah, it's a lovely day here in Florida. It is roughly about 90 degrees. It is sunny with a couple little clouds here and there. And we are currently out in the villages. Yep, A&W is pretty good. I like both. I'm a little bit more biased towards Brock's because I like vanilla Brock's root beer. It just tastes, to me, it just tastes better than the A&W vanilla root beer. But I do like both. Look, at this point, we do a little bit of everything. If you ain't making food for animals and taking it out, you're cleaning bowls. Sometimes you're just raking up leaves, you know. When it comes to taking care of animals and running a farm, a sanctuary, an animal sanctuary, there's so many things to do. And, you know, you have to thank before us, and thankfully they had Scott. Unfortunately, Scott has had some vehicle issues. But they do have us, and me and Mimi come out and help as much as we can. We used to bring out a lot of meat. We used to work at a butcher shop, and we used to bring all of our scraps from the butcher shop out to the farm and help feed the gators. Well, that turned into what you guys see now. So life will take you in mysterious ways, in mysterious places. You just have to be willing to go with the flow. You know, when I was a kid, I never woke up one day and I was like, I'm gonna catch gators. You know, I wanted to be an astronaut. That's what I told myself when I was a kid, like 5, 6 years old. You know, in school, they ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? My answer was an astronaut. I wanted to go to outer space, see some aliens. Now I'm working with the lizard people, the reptiles. Yeah, it's definitely true. Life does have a very funny way of working out, you know. Some people call it destiny. Some people call it luck, chance. Some people call it intelligent design. You know, I take it as I've always opened myself up to the opportunities that knock at my door. You only have one life. Why not try something new? Why not go somewhere new? Why not meet somebody new? There's always something, you know, you can benefit from. You can learn. Turn every day into a learning opportunity. You know, you may fail. There's times where we all mess up. You make accidents. But you use that as a learning opportunity. And you know what, Nikki? You can cosplay as a princess. There's people that do it and make plenty of money doing it. You just got to follow your dreams, you know? Exactly, Mark. It's doing what needs to be done. And thankfully, there's people out here like us who are willing to make a self-sacrifice, you know? You could be making way more money just taking the alligator and using it for its meat, its hide, its bones, its teeth. But we don't do that. We don't want to see any animals harmed. We don't want to see any animals pass. It's our passion to help them. Definitely more so Robbie and Z's had very big, passionate. So far, nothing yet, Ed. I'm currently waiting. I'm right around the corner from them. As soon as they give me a holler, I will definitely hop over there, turn the camera around for you guys, and let you know what is going on. You know, he needs a stand for this thing. Then I could just, like, set the phone right here.
There's a tripod, I think, in the...
But, it'll be all right. I'll hold the phone. Oh, goodness, Nikki. Whew. It's all right. My family had all boys. I'm the oldest of, I would have had 7 family members, like brothers and sisters. I would have had possibly 1 sister, and everyone else would have been a brother. So I'm the oldest in my family when it comes to brothers and sisters. Yeah, you guys, thank you guys for joining us here. Sorry that it's not too interesting at the moment. It's just me, but we will keep it interesting for you guys. As soon as they have any information, like I said, you know, sometimes you have to wait an hour, 2 hours before a gator will pop its head up. And with all that flipping and flopping that first one did, because it definitely did a lot of death rolling. They don't like to be hooked, and they definitely don't like the noose pole, that's for sure. But no, we're gonna make some progress here. Hopefully we'll get it figured out, and we'll keep you guys posted. I'm just right around the corner from Robbie and Z. They're trying to entice the gator. Oh yeah, exactly. And you guys know I love talking to you guys. Always feel free. If you ever have any comments, you want to ask anything, know anything, I will always answer truthfully and to the best of my knowledge. I am not the most creditable person. I am not a fully licensed gator trapper, but I am in the process of learning. So we do appreciate it. Yeah, it's true. None of this is scripted. Nobody planted gators down in a little water well. Kathleen, based on size, we either relocate and release, or they get taken to the farm and put into our own marsh, where we currently have an unknown amount of gators out there. There's a lot of them, I'll tell you that much. So usually if it's 5 foot or bigger, up to 10 foot, they will come to the farm. If it's over 10 foot, we will take them to Gatorland of Orlando and rehabilitate them there. And if they're under 5 foot, we usually catch, relocate, and release. We do not euthanize unless it is 100% necessary in a circumstance where, like, they swallow a bait hook and we are unable to retrieve it, or if the gator is sickly, or, you know, only if it's 100% necessary. And when we do that, all of the resources are taken and given to families in need. You know, when they have to euthanize in those circumstances, we're not selling hides. We're not selling stuff. We take the meat, we take all that stuff, we donate it to those in need. So that way, the loss of life is able to continue to help more people. And that's what it's all about, you know, just helping people, helping animals. Extending a hand, it's one of the most human things that makes us human. Yep. Ed. And no problem, Crimson. I'll keep you guys posted if anything really interesting happens. And so far, it's just a waiting game. But, welcome back, Swanee. Nope, second gator has not been caught yet. I've had gator meat myself before, Ren. It's a little gamey, a little chewy, but it does taste good. You know, it depends on what you're making with it, how you're cooking it. I recommend deep frying it. And it is a delicacy of sorts here. Yeah, I wasn't saying doo-doo, I was saying dodo. You know, they're bringing back the dodo, you guys. You guys have heard about this whole genetic modifications with the animals, trying to bring back dire wolves and other creatures. I would love to see that be done with some prehistoric gators. You know, they have prehistoric ones. I can't think of the name off the top of my head, but That would be awesome to see. Can't say I've ever tried that, Rin. I have tried snake meat. I have tried a couple other things. Yes, Stacy, there's plenty of places here in Florida that sell gator meat. Gator is a very big delicacy down here. A lot of people eat it. I can't personally say I eat it that often. I've had it before. It's definitely been a long while since I've had some gator meat. Yeah, they genetically modified gray wolves to try to get its DNA to resemble the dire wolf. I think they modified 17 strands of DNA 20 times to get it as close possible to the dire wolf DNA that they got from a fossil. I believe it was a fossilized tooth. Oh yeah, Stacy, I definitely recommend it. Just be warned, like I said, it can be a little gamey. It's a little chewy, but it is good.
Well, it depends on the piece you get.
Yeah.
All the cheek.
The jowl meat is the best meat. A lot of people go for tail meat. If you find gator jowl meat, which the jowl is their big old chubby cheekers, you get that jowl meat. It's very tender and nice for the most part. The tail meat,
It's all muscle.
yeah, tail has a lot of muscle in it and is a tougher, sterner meat, but still good. Yeah, we're always here to support, animal rights. They can't protect themselves. I mean, they can, but they can't speak for themselves, I guess I would say. So it becomes up to people like us to be able to be there to speak for them. Just be able to help save an animal. Any animal, not even just gators. If you can help rescue an animal, be it a cat, a dog, a squirrel, whatever it is, it's always a wonderful thing. Just being able to save an animal. I've always been a huge animal supporter. I'm even a nature supporter. I support planting trees and all that stuff, Used to go out into the national forest a lot and just wander around, get lost in nature. Hence why I was a old silly hippie. And I'm not even that old, unfortunately. I'll be 32 this year, but some days I feel old. My beard looks a little old, don't it? You see some gray hairs in there? They're hiding, but they're there. I got some gray hairs behind my ear, but I won't show you those. I know, Adrene. I hear it all the time. I'm the size of a teenager. I'm the age of a middle-aged man. And I look like I could be like 12, 13 years old. I really do live in a conundrum of a life. Hey, West Virginia granny. All right, bearded fisherman, take it easy, man. Nice, Marla. Yeah, this is the first time I've actually let my beard get this long. Generally, I would cut it and keep it trimmed, but we were supposed to be doing another beard cut for a fundraiser for the farm, so I told Robbie, I said, well, until we do the next one, I'll let my beard grow as long as it doesn't bother me too much, and y'all will have a nice, really big, long beard to cut off. I know, Robbie calls her a dream, so that I've just picked it up. It's bad habit. Same thing with my hair. So this is probably about the longest. I mean, y'all can see how long. It's not. Woo. Sorry, there. Dropped the phone almost. But as you guys can see, my hair is not nowhere near as long as Z or Mimi's. But I've been letting it grow out. It's about halfway down my back now. And I haven't cut it or anything. I don't even cut the split ends. I just, live a wild man life. Yeah, exactly. I probably could braid it. I'd have to see, my beard is curly. The hairs get intertangled. And so a lot of times when I brush my beard or comb my beard, I end up ripping quite a bit of hair out, and it stinks. But I also don't want to take a straightening iron to it, because then I'll burn or crisp my hair, and then it'll look even way worse. But eventually I'll be cutting it. I'm definitely not going to grow this out forever. I like the style. It's just, I just don't do too much, you know? I like the au natural. Yeah, I definitely have curly hair. When my hair is wet, or like when the weather's that way, I mean, you guys can even see when I turn my head, the back of my hair right here curls a little bit. My beard hair does the same thing. And actually, when I let my hair down, I actually have hair that comes up in front of my ears. And I got really long bangs. That's why I wear a hat all the time. I have to push my hair back out of my face. Thank you, F. Pate. Thank you guys for the super chats. I hit that. Thank you guys. Thank y'all for joining us. It is definitely interesting. We got one of the gators. We are currently waiting on the second one to resurface to see if we can catch that one. But yeah, I can do the same thing with my mustache. See, I can curl it. That's how long my mustache comes, all the way out to here. I just pat it down. See, like this one over here, ooh, all the way out there. How's it going, Z? How's it going?
That's going.
Any luck? Has it popped its head up yet?
No.
Nope, still hiding, guys.
I think we're at a point where we have to start to get.
Yeah. Probably if he opens that thing, it might go out the drain now that that big one's out of there.
Yeah, that's what that's a maybe. We can't rely on maybes.
Once the live ends, it will be posted to the YouTube, and you can go back and, I mean, you should be able to rewind on the live here right now.
You can just.
And you guys can see we did
No,
catch the
that would
first
make
one.
sense.
Yeah, we did catch the first one. The first one, what size would you say that one is? 7, 7.5?
It was about as long as me, so about 6.5.
So the first one we pulled out easily, probably about 6.5. The other one probably 4.5 to 5 foot.
Probably about 5.
Yeah, a little bit shorter than me because I'm 5'5". Yeah, I do put conditioner in my beard when I get out of the shower. And like I said, I didn't brush my beard today. As you can see, it's all tangled up. I didn't brush it. I had a lot of things to do this morning before we got to the farm. So I woke up, got ready. I brushed my hair, didn't even worry about my beard, and we were out the door. Me and Mimi usually have to come about 2 hours away to get to the farm. So we usually make about 4-hour round trip. And that's just so we can come out here and help out, you know. We love to be able to help out Robbie and Z all as much and as often as we can. We generally come out about 5 to 6 days a week, depending on what all we have to do and what things are getting done. And they know we're always on call for, even if there was a circumstance, they can call us up. We will be on the way. And, you know, it's you guys that help us out the most, too, you know. Just watching the videos, leaving a nice comment, hitting a thumbs up, pressing the subscribe button, and, you know, the donations here and there, they all get put back into rescuing these animals. So, it's definitely a process, that is for sure. Unfortunately, it sounds like this one isn't going to pop up. So we may have to come back and have the water pumped out. Or they may just open the gate and see if it just goes out into the other retention pond. You know. But yeah, I didn't have enough. I'm looking a little ragged today. I at least picked out a nice little shirt. And I got my hat. Same old hat. You guys see this hat all the time. But, yeah, I know, Terry. I know. I've been letting it grow, and I just haven't been taking care of it. I brush it, I wash it, I put conditioner in it, and that's really all I do. I don't put any oils on my beard. I don't put any special creams or lotions or no hair growth serums or anything like that. It's just all natural. And welcome, Terry. Thank you for joining us. Thank you guys for all these wonderful super chats. It is a great help. And us and the Gators do appreciate it. Currently, Robbie and Z and one of the employees are over there trying to see if they can get this gator to pop up. They do need it slightly quiet, so me and Mimi are over here on the other side of the building. Ooh. Which, Mimi, I may have to pass this off to you because I'm getting thirsty. I need to go grab my Gatorade. Nope. No luck? No. So what's the plan? We're gonna try to have a water pump come out? All right. Yeah. We gotta release and then get to the warehouse.
I know.
All right, guys. Well, from what it sounds like, we may be packing up this other one. Where Robbie's on an important call right now, so we're waiting to see what's going on. Ugh. But yeah, I don't know. I definitely never thought I'd see myself here on YouTube. I hate the way I sound. I go back and listen to these videos and I'm like, who's that talking? That ain't me. My voice don't sound like that. And then I realized, yeah, this is what my voice sounds like to everybody else. But, you guys know how it is. It's just like when you take a selfie. You know, you ever take a selfie and then the moment you think you look good, but then you go and look back at the picture and you're like, why was I even taking that picture? I don't know what I was thinking. It's kind of like that. Hey, Paco. Well, unfortunately, Monica, we can't stay here all night. We can be here for a while, but at a certain point, you just have to call it. These gators are very intelligent, and if they realize and they think that, you know, if I pop up, hey, they're going to get me type thing, they will stay hidden, pop up, for a few seconds, get enough air just to go right back down.
They could be up for half a second just to last another hour.
Right. They can literally stick their head up out of the water for just a half of a second, get enough oxygen in there to go back under the water and stay for another hour to 2 hours. So, you know, it's... Oh, Monica, you're fine. We know ketchup's out, mustard's in. Although I like honey mustard. To be honest, guys, I don't really use much mustard. Honey mustard chicken wraps from Arby's. That's what I like. That's the business. But, oh yeah, honey mustard's good. I don't know why, something about, like, regular mustard. It's not a big, I don't like vinegary stuff. It's the same reason. Yeah, that's why I don't eat pickles or beets. I don't like beets. I've ate them. I eat them and it makes me throw up.
Yeah, you're just not a vinegar person.
Vinegary taste activates my gag reflex.
Right.
I don't know if that makes any sense.
It makes sense to me.
Yeah, it's not the textures that bother me. That's the weird part.
No,
Yeah.
I'm the weird one
Yeah.
with texture.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, I would think for myself the textures would bother me, but it's not the textures for me. It's the flavor. If it has a weird flavor, certain flavors I cannot do. Yeah, that Vegemite had a horrible flavor. Nothing. I mean, honestly, I would have rather cracked open a bottle of like light sodium soy sauce and taken like 3 shots of that than eat Vegemite. No, it was taste. The taste, it was so strong. And it was so salty. It dried my tongue out.
All that is emulsified soy sauce, basically.
Yeah, that's why I said I would have rather taken liquid soy sauce and made 3 shots and drank it. I would have rather done that than eat that much Vegemite. Now, nothing wrong with Vegemite. I'm not going to say there's anything bad with Vegemite. I just, I ate way more than what you're supposed to. I had roughly about 2.5 spoonfuls of Vegemite.
You had 3.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was 3, but one of them was only a half spoon size.
No.
Oh, well, then I had 3 full spoonfuls of Vegemite. So, I don't recommend it. It didn't make me sick. I did.
No, because
I made my own self sick.
you threw up, so
Yeah.
so you didn't have to deal with the sodium poisoning,
Yeah.
which
Well,
just makes you sick.
I
Just-
did that
oh.
personally. I personally stuck my finger down my throat to activate my gag reflex. So that way I wouldn't be. I knew if I let that sit in my stomach, I was going to be hating it.
Yeah, you would have had what's it called? Sodium.
A sodium shock is basically what it would have been.
That's what it is. It's called sodium poisoning, but
Yeah, sodium poisoning.
But-
Now, malt vinegar, I do like malt vinegar on French fries. I can deal with malt vinegar. It's not as bad.
it depends. It's all about.
Ugh. Woo! Alright, fine. But anyways, guys, you know how it is. We just be staying here. We're getting it worked out. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to eat Vegemite the way I ate Vegemite. I don't recommend that to you all at home. I am not a professional. Don't do it. You know, it's an acquired taste.
You're supposed to use toast points for Vegemite.
Yeah. Also, apparently, you're supposed to put salt on or whatever,
No, not salt.
pepper or something. Yeah, malt vinegar is good. I can deal with malt vinegar. Regular vinegar, not a huge fan of it. Pickles, not a fan of it.
Depends.
Oh, okay, Monica. Look, I'll take your word for it. I won't be going out of my way to eat Vegemite anytime soon. Yeah, exactly, MZ. Although you don't want us missing out on the crystals. Wait till I tell you, yesterday we did so much opening of new crystals and organizing and getting them set up for you guys. It will be amazing tonight. If you have the chance, feel free to join us for our live. We are going to have some new pretties, bunch of new stuff. Don't eat Marmite. I heard Vegemite's worse than Marmite, but I don't know.
Marmite's just Vegemite with butter.
Oh.
Like butter mixed in.
Rini, I can sometimes eat fried pickles. It depends on the batter they use for frying them. If the batter covers over the vinegar taste, I can eat it. It's just the vinegar taste. So, you know, it's just one of those things. Yeah, it's definitely, you guys are going to have some beautiful stuff. We did a lot of organizing. Of course, you guys saw on Wednesday, we did some work in the warehouse, setting up a new, I wouldn't say computer desk, computer toolbox. Adding new power strips and getting everything good. And then after that, yesterday, we made sure all the packages that we could got sent out. And we did some more organizing, some more work on the farm. And then we went through and started setting up lots for you guys tonight. MZ, you always got some cool stuff. Now, granted, you do have a couple of little items still at the warehouse that we did not send, but they will get to you. We didn't want to hit you with too many boxes back to back. But we got everything. We try to get you guys, everyone shipped out. We do packing and shipping every other week. Generally, it takes us about 2 to 3 days to get everything packed up. Sometimes longer, depending on if we get gator calls, depending on what we're doing on the farm. Like when we had the excavators, we didn't do packing. Terry, I don't know. I would send Robbie an email on that, and he can answer you.
What's that?
About his package.
We did not ship Terry's this week.
Yep, not yet, Terry.
Next time we ship, we will.
Yeah. Yeah, usually every other week we pack.
We gotta go by Lowe's.
All right. We gotta get that big boy loaded up.
Yep. That goes on the floor with me.
There you go. Speak to your lovely. There's our lovely man of the day,
What's up,
man of the hour
What's
there.
up? What's up?
Do you need help?
Oh man. Well, you win some, you lose some. Z and I will run back here tomorrow and see if we can get them. I've got a hook stuck in something down there, and I don't know what it is. I've got pictures of the tank. There really shouldn't be anything where I threw the hook, and I know it's not a gator, but I got the line tied off over there. Looks like it's hooked in one of the baskets, but I don't know. So what we'll have to do is come back tomorrow and see if we can catch it. And if we can't tomorrow, we'll come back Sunday. And we'll just keep doing it till we get it, you know? That's the way some of this stuff works sometimes. All right, brother.
All right, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
So that's the dummy lock, and then I'll just dummy lock them.
Okay, cool.
It'll be the master lock one because there's like 4 different on there.
Okay.
So if you do end up getting them tomorrow, when you go to
I'll call Mike and let him go, and I'll lock it. Spin the...
lock it to another lock.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Cool.
Guys, I appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Z, you want to set us up there on our phone charger?
They had a fun time with me, answering and talking, wasting time. Enticing MZ to come to the live tonight to look at all these beautiful crystals.
MZ always comes.
I made sure to bring the crying towels.
MZ, lent's already blown, so...
MZ, no, they cannot drain the well. It would have to be pumped out by a slightly industrial pump.
Yeah, it has to be the industrial pump, and U.S. Water's pump is being used in Leesburg the next couple days. They're pumping out different places.
Everyone's asking, are you getting Cullivers?
No. No, we get our taco stuff tonight. I do have to stop at Lowe's and try to get a longer pole.
We got more towels at the warehouse. We should. I don't know how many we have left of the crying towels, but we do have some left.
There are a couple.
If you guys want, we can put them up tonight. We might. All right. So remember, tonight we show a couple of the crying towels.
Crying towels, and we'll put up a couple of the old cookbooks.
Yep.
Because we've got some of those.
So see, guys, we'll have you guys some crying towels and last year's cookbook. Now this year, or is it this year or next year, Tori will be making another.
Tori and Marcia are doing another one, but they're still collecting recipes.
Exactly. Keep an eye out for Lisa on a golf cart.
It's covered in loofahs. You can't miss it.
I don't see the loofah mobile. Where's the loofah mobile? I need a ride on the loofah mobile. Oh, definitely,
Oh
FA.
man.
When you guys see how these beautiful crystals tonight, and I'm not going to tell you what they are. You're just going to have to wait and see.
I think I'm going to put up some of the thumbnails tonight too.
When you guys see them, you're going to love them. Beautiful, very beautiful pieces. And yes, Ren, the crying towels are Get Swamped merchandise that were made for us to sell. We have sold them in the past before. We have a few left, and we are going to put them up tonight. So you will see them tonight on the live. We also have cookbooks. Last year's cookbook that was made. I don't remember who made it.
Peggy did.
Peggy made it. But we will have some of last year's cookbooks as well. Yeah, Monica, it's the camera's mirrored. I don't know why it does that. It doesn't do it when I was holding the camera. It didn't do it.
It was doing it, dude. You just can't tell because there's no writing behind you, or
I guess it didn't seem to be mirrored when I was using it.
I just got to go in the settings and try to fix that.
Hey Paco, we're doing good. We were able to rescue one of the 2 gators.
We got the big one.
Yep, we got the bigger of the 2. It is still trapped in there, but it is in 15 feet of water. So Z and Robbie, more than likely tomorrow, will have to come back and see if they can get that one.
Or Sunday with you and Mimi.
Or on Sunday.
If Z and I don't get it tomorrow. If we do it tomorrow, we're going to have Gabe come out too. Because you and I won't be able to. Well, that one's smaller.
Yeah, I'm going to say that one was a lot skinnier looking than the other one.
It's not skinnier. It's a fat gator, but it's only about 5.5, 6 feet.
I was surprised we were able to get that one all the way up out of there, honestly. That was crazy.
Oh.
Well, Z, Marla said to tell you that you look like you could be in the movies.
Appreciate it.
You look like a movie star. It's Z-Dog, that movie star. He's that action guy. You could play a villain, Z.
Nah, he could play a woodchuck.
A woodchuck? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Yeah, except for he'd be splitting the wood with an axe.
See, he could be an evil person calling him woodchuck, and he splits things with axes.
Yeah, splits people with axes. And he chucks wood at him.
Or you could be a superhero called Woodchuck.
You are just really reaching for ideas now, aren't you?
Oh.
No, Z would probably be in like some sort of surfer movie. He'd have to be like a surfboarder.
Hey, dude, just looking for some tasty waves.
Exactly. He'd have the shades on, a longboard in his arm, wax in his pocket.
The sex wax?
No.
That's what it's
Board-
called.
board
That's the
wax.
brand. That is sex wax.
Oh.
The
I thought you were
brand-
going somewhere else with that.
No, dude, the brand is called sex wax.
I thought you were going to start talking about baby oil.
No, you can't baby oil your board. How are you going to stand?
You put it on the bottom.
You wax the top so you don't fall off.
Yes, the gator is here underneath mine and Mimi's feet. It is in a bag. It is safe and sound. Look, all I know is I heard sex wax, and I was like, what is that? I thought we were about to be talking about P. Diddy.
P. Diddy?
P. Diddy. Did he do it?
No, that's baby oil.
He sure did.
P. Diddy did it.
Oh.
We'll go to Home Depot. See if we can get one of those long extension.
I'm sure P. Diddy knows how to work a noose pole.
Oh my goodness, Chris.
Yeah, he wasn't catching gators, though.
Mimi.
Welcome to Comedy Hour with Raw Dog. Oh. The gator's here, back here with me and Mimi. It is in the bag. It is safe and sound. Yeah.
Well, we got our first gator of the season, guys.
That's right.
There it is.
First gator of the year, isn't it?
That's
We
first
haven't
gator of the season.
Oh, yeah. First gator. Number 1 done. Hopefully you guys are able to catch the other one tomorrow. I think it will once it calms down.
It'll calm down. It'll resurface and
Yep.
won't be so spooky. It got spooked because that other one's splashing around.
Make sure, and I will text you. I'm calling Z in the morning and remind him, bring marshmallows. It'll help you catch them.
Bless you.
Thank you.
It won't help you catch him because he's too freaked out to go after the marshmallows. He didn't surface once that whole time we were sitting there.
Marla. That's crazy. Marla said that she used to work in a small restaurant in Kissimmee.
Kissimmee.
For those who say it wrong, the Kissimmee.
Kissimmee.
With a studio apartment upstairs. There was a guy living there, and whenever he would come down for breakfast in the restaurant, he would smell like baby oil.
Oh my goodness. He was oiling up for you, Marla.
Hey, maybe he was suntanning. And he just ran out of regular suntan lotions.
A lot of people use baby oil as suntan oil.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe he was just suntanning. Trying to. Yeah.
Oh, my back. From bending over, just waiting for that thing.
Funny you say that, Monica. My mom has 2 cats named Bonnie and Clyde. That's hilarious. And yes, we do not know the gender yet. It has not been sexed.
Have to put my finger up the vent.
That's right. You gotta reach into the vent. Marla said no sun tanning. Oh. We always have a good time, guys. We always have a good time. Hey, you know what? That works out great. If you guys catch that other one tomorrow, you can just go let it be on Lisa's life. Let her take care of it for the night.
She doesn't have a permit.
We can get a kiddie pool, put it on her front porch.
You can't do that, Chris.
I know. It'd be fun
It's
though.
not legal.
You know what they say, legal schmeagle. I wish we could. I think back in the day, our ancestors used to be able to just chill out and hang out with the gators.
Chill is a strong word.
Well, they were chilling with them when they had to put them in the water to keep them preserved. That chilled enough? You would put the items in the water to use as refrigeration. See?
What is the best car mount for your phone that charges it as well?
Oh, I'm sure Lisa's probably trying to get some rest right now. Between all the working she does on this case, she keeps really busy.
Home Depot.
If it's two males, we can call one Ebenezer and the other one Tiny Tim. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Alright,
Not just Scrooge, then.
Okay, we can call him Scrooge and Tiny Tim. I just figured Ebenezer was like a gender.
Alright, Chris and Mimi, you guys have fun with people. Z and I will be right back.
Okay. Know how we did not get the other one? It is still there. Every day is Christmas to me, Hannah. Every day I'm alive is Christmas. It's a gift to be held. And just remember that. What? Calves are cute. Yes, they are. Just be wary of their feet. They're pretty good at kicking. Oh yeah, no problem, Marla. Yes, Lisa does a fantastic job. Yes, always have Mimi here. Mimi's quiet. She don't talk too much. But that's okay. That's why you guys have me. I keep it interesting for you. But don't y'all know, the best couples are the couples that are opposites. Opposites attract. I am the more flamboyant, boisterous, crazy person, and Mimi is more reserved and precise and thought out. Tricky, I can't do that. I can't scare the gator. I would. If we didn't have the gator, I would have no problem doing it. Unfortunately, I cannot startle the gator. If they get too scared, if they get too much anxiety and stress built up, it causes the lactic acid to build up, and it can be fatal. So unfortunately, the only thing we can do is try to be calm, keep the vehicle calm, keep it aerated, and make sure that the gator is happy. Yep, that too. It's okay, I'm used to being called stupid. I do silly, crazy stuff all the time. Oh yeah, Halloween's cool. I like Halloween. Halloween's always fine. Be very, very quiet. We're hunting gators. Alright, Tricky, I'll do that one.
Oh, yeah?
was that? I got the window cracked. There's people walking around, and now someone's probably out there looking, wondering who the heck was that. Oh, Ren, I have ADHD. My brain is a million miles a minute. I see something, something pops up into my brain, I'm liable to say it or do it. That is why I have to be filtered on the lives. I have to stop and actually think about what I'm gonna say or do, because my voice, my mouth has been known to get me into trouble, especially when I was younger. Alright, Swanee, thank you for joining us. Thank you guys for all the thumbs up. Thank you guys for the super chats. We are still here with the gator. Robbie is gonna try to get a new pole, a noose pole, a longer one that'll reach down in the water. Oh, trust me, Ren, I have to filter myself, because I'm crazy. Let me tell you, I am crazy. Not bad crazy, just ridiculous crazy. Hey, Lisa. Lisa, you got a bathtub open? I'll bring you this gator. It's about 7 feet long. She said, "Yep." Nope. I'm giving this gator to Tori as a commission piece. It has to be at your house, so that way she can pick it up when she gets down here. No, unfortunately, we're gonna be taking him back to the farm. He's at the size he's 6 foot, maybe a little bit over 6 foot. We're gonna take the gator out to the marsh and release it with all the other ones. And then we have to get ready and then head to the warehouse. That way we can go live for you guys, and we're gonna have some beautiful, beautiful crystals tonight. We got new items in, some things that we have never had on our channel before. And we're gonna go and release this big old gator and introduce it to its new friends, which there are plenty to be had. And it's right around mating season, so hopefully this one, being male or female, will be able to find a mate and give us some more eggs. Oh no, Ed, it's not for that. The commission piece is not for the leather of the alligator skin. The alligator has to stay alive. You know the rules. We only euthanize unless we have to. But no, we can't. We don't give gators or anything to anyone. Only licensed people can have them. Tori, do you accept gators as payment for commissions? I know where some gators are. Yes, we're definitely all about saving the gators. Saving reptiles, not just gators though. That's one thing I'd like to clarify. We do love saving the gators, but we love saving any animals. Me and Mimi help rescue cats and dogs. Robbie and Z help rescue snakes. They help rescue birds. They've helped rescue a capybara. We should be getting emus in. Those are going to be rescues from the Gatorland. And we like to rescue crystals and rehome them with you guys. Now, guys, it's okay. I'm used to it. Yes, thank you guys so much for all the help, all the likes, all the comments, all the subscriptions, subscribing to the channel, and all the super chats. You know, it goes a very long way. We constantly stay busy doing things on the farm, doing work. You know, we don't get paid at all for doing this stuff. The government doesn't pay us, so. And unlike other trappers, not all, but most trappers who do trapping euthanize and use the gators for resources. We don't do any of that. You know, we rescue them and we try to keep, if they're a certain size, we keep them at the farm on the sanctuary. If they're a large enough size, we take them to Gatorland where they're more well equipped for larger gators. And if they're small enough, we relocate them to a safe area and let them back out into the wild, because they are wild creatures and they deserve to have their space too.
Hey, quit headbutting me.
Oh, he's getting spicy, huh? He probably smells your feet.
Probably stink.
They got a real strong sense of smell, so I can only imagine what they be smelling. I know that. But right now, Robbie and Z is currently inside Home Depot, trying to find a new noose pole for tomorrow, because they will have to come out and see if they can get it. Unfortunately, the water was too deep. It was a 30-foot deep well, and 15 feet of the well was flooded with water, filled with water. There was 2 of them in there. One turned out, I'm believing, probably is going to be about 6'1". And the second one in there is roughly about 4.5 to 5 feet, maybe pushing 5.5, somewhere in there. Yeah, they're just really good at holding their breath, Rin. You know, gators, they can hold their breath for almost up to 2 hours. And if they're larger, you know, bigger ones, they can hold their breath for even longer. I have no clue what the world record is for a gator holding its breath, and we'll probably never know. But they can definitely hold their breath for a long time. Bearded, until we know what genders they are, I'm going to give you a maybe. It could have been that the larger one is a male, the smaller one was a female, and he's in that mating mood and chased her into there. That could be a possibility. But until Robbie checks the vents, there's no way of us fully knowing the gender. You just kind of have to go off of gut nature. Yeah, Ren, we would have caught it if the water wasn't so deep. Robbie or Z or one of them would have went down there onto the ladder and probably could have got it that way. But the water is just so deep, nobody can do it, and you don't want to be swimming in the water with gators. I mean, even a small one is liable to take a toe off, a finger off, much less a hand, a foot. Yeah, one of the employees told us, Rin, that previously, years ago, they had a similar situation, but it was just one gator, and a diver went down in there to clean out the well, and they got their leg bit as they were climbing down the ladder and had to get back up the ladder. So it can definitely, it is extremely dangerous. And I will always alliterate to you guys, as beautiful and as majestic as these creatures are, they are wild animals and they will not hesitate to defend themselves. Much less if they're hungry, and during mating season, they become extremely territorial, especially the women. The females are usually the more aggressive ones. Rin, probably not a long time. There was a drain thing that was open, and that's how it fills up with the water, the well. And so what happened is that well is connected to like a retention pond, and they probably chased a prey. They could have chased a turtle up in there wanting to eat it. He could have been chasing the smaller one trying to mate with it. So they probably weren't in there for very, very long. It could have been a day or two. Hey, Ray. Thanks for joining us. And thank you guys. Please, if you can, hit those thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit those super chats. Anything you can do helps. We appreciate it. The Gators appreciate it. At that point, when the guy found him, he closed the gate, Rin, so it could not escape currently.
That's a long one.
So it cannot escape. It will be trapped in there. He did not open the gate, so it will still be in there. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely bearded. A gator can easily take a finger. They can take a hand, they can take an arm, they can take anything if they choose to.
Well, that one could have took your foot, could have took your hand, could have took your arm.
Mm-hmm. And even, not even just biting or the tail wax. I've been hit by a tail in the chest. Mimi's seen it. I had bruises all the way across my chest just from the tail. That was that one that we took the hook out of. It whacked me hard in the chest with its tail. I was bruised for like almost 2 weeks.
Well, you're just a little guy.
Yeah, it hit me hard. It almost knocked the breath out of me when it hit me. Because I was there on the side and that tail went wham!
Dude, I got hit by a head and broke my bottom rib.
But yes, before that gate was closed, Rin, they could have been entering and leaving. They may have just been hiding in there for safety.
They don't leave really, because what happens is they don't like to go into the tubes. They'll go into the tubes and then they'll try to pop up, but they can't pop up for air in the tube. There's no air.
Right.
It's solid water. So then they're swimming till they get to the end. And then going out, they won't go into the tube because they remember coming through that tube how they couldn't breathe through there, and they had to swim to get to be able to breathe. So they don't like going back out the tube because of that, for that reason.
Also, yeah, Z's fine. He's just sweaty.
I'm fine.
But yeah, hopefully that answers your question, Rin. I've been doing my best to answer questions. Also, by the way, Lisa said there's a pond behind her house. You're more than welcome to take the gator there.
Can't do that, unfortunately.
Agree.
Ren is asking, how long can a gator remember things for?
They have a pretty good memory.
Yeah.
What would an estimate be about? Like with a month, think they can remember something for a month, a year?
I mean, it depends on so many circumstances. I can't speculate on that because I'm not a gator.
You're right.
But, you guys see Tebow recognizes me.
Right. So yeah, they have a memory. And I don't, maybe it's not even necessarily a memory thing. I think it's a scent thing. You know, like they can associate what you smell like.
Not only that, we've already proven that they can tell by visual.
Yeah,
Because
what you look like.
Tebow knows the sound of my voice. He knows me visually.
In your hat.
Yeah.
He knows you always have your hat. And you're the only one that really wears a hat like that on the farm.
Right.
That's like Poe with my hat. Hates my hat. Poe hates my hat. Any hat I wear, baseball cap, Poe hates it. I don't know why he thinks, or he or she thinks I'm a bird. I'm not a bird. I'm a raw dog.
But, you know, to think that animals aren't smart is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, that is a good question, Ren, and I appreciate you asking. If you guys ever have any questions, feel free. I'll read them out. Yeah, Gabe said he tried to go visit Poe, and Poe tried to peck him too. Poe doesn't like Gabe either.
Nope.
Poe doesn't
like most people. Poe's,
he only likes you and Mimi.
yeah.
He ain't really a big fan.
He doesn't
of Z
mind
either.
Z.
He tries to peck Z sometimes.
Z always gives him food, though. He always tries to give me things. He always
Also-
tries to trade me things.
Tricky, no, we won't have enough time to go by Lisa's house. We have
No.
to get back to Bushnell. We have to get back to
I
the
gotta call
farm and
John.
release this gator. And then we have to get to the warehouse and start getting things prepped for the live. It is a lot of work prepping for the live. I mean, we did do some prepping yesterday, but we are nowhere near done yet.
Hey, we just had a gator call. We're on our way back to the farm now. We got to release him and then get ready. So 6:30ish.
Yep.
All right, take your timer. Just come by the farm first.
Yep.
All right. All right. Bye.
Typically, how long can a gator be out of water before it has to go back into the water? I think they can stay
2-3
on land.
days.
I was about to say they can stay on land for at least a day or two. I know
Yeah,
that.
2-3 days easily.
And
They
they're
just have to drink
asking,
water.
will you be showing the release?
I don't know. We'll film a short of it.
Alright, yeah, we'll probably do a short. We don't have the best of signal on the farm, unfortunately. So we'll probably take a short video, have Mimi film it.
And then just post a short
Yep,
tomorrow.
and then we'll post the short tomorrow for you guys to see the release. And when we release it, we'll check its gender for you guys. Everybody's wanting to know if it's male or female.
We'll find out.
They're all wanting to pick out names, but they can't pick out names until they know. I don't think gators mate for life. I think they have
No.
multiple spouses.
Multiple. They have harems.
Yeah. Usually it's one male and multiple females. Or two males and multiple females.
Yeah, there's multiple males too, but the biggest males try to breed everything.
Tricky. No, gators cannot solely live on land. They do have to have access to the water. That they are amphibious creatures, and that is a big resource of where they get their food from. It is fish and stuff like that in the water.
And frogs and
Turtles.
mammals that go down to the water.
I know they eat the soft-shell turtles.
Yeah, sometimes.
Now, I think crocodiles can live on land, can't they?
not. They're the same as a gator, basically. They can walk several miles, 20, 30 miles easily.
Right, without having to have access to the water.
Right. They've shown the West African crocodiles bury in the mud during the droughts, before the monsoons come.
Right.
And they're just submerged in the mud, and the mud keeps them cool. And they just drop their heart rate down to 2 chambers and drop their heart rate down, and they're barely expelling energy.
Really? Gators can go, especially if they're in their, what I call their hibernative state, where they're not really moving around or doing much. They can go quite a while without eating.
Oh, God, yeah.
They just conserve their energy.
Gator can go up to a year easily without eating if it's big and fat.
Yeah, if one's chunky enough and it has enough meat to last on its own fat, it definitely, they can be...
They store their fat in their tails.
Do crocs live longer than gators, or is it about
the same? About the same. They just think of a crocodile or a gator's life that equal to a human.
All right, Tricky, I can explain that. All right, okay, so sometimes the gators do get the piggies that are out there in the marsh. The small ones, they will get them sometimes. The reason why they don't really mess with the big ones is just because they're too big. Trying to get your jaw around something that big and chunky, you know what I mean? Be a pain in the butt. But yes, there are some of the pigs on the farm do get eaten by gators. And sometimes gators will eat other gators. They'll get into a fight or stuff like that happens. Even in nature, it happens all the time. You saw that video of an alligator and a crocodile going at it. Just a territorial thing. Oh,
there's a video of the 2 American crocs down in Miami that the big one just grabbed the little one.
Right. So, they do get eaten sometimes. That does happen, yes. Hey, Laurie. What do gators feel like? They're slightly rough and slightly smooth.
Depends on what part you touch them on.
Yeah, certain parts of them are rough and sharp.
The scoots, it's all bone.
And
covered by skin.
Their underbelly is nice and smooth.
That's supple.
Or supple, as Robbie says. Yes, Purrs, we did catch one. The other one is still in the well. Robbie and Z are going to try to get it tomorrow, and if not possible, they have to try to get it on Sunday.
The diver's coming out Tuesday to clean that tank, so we got to have it out by Tuesday.
Right. Yeah, if you've ever felt a lizard, gators kind of feel like lizards. Kind of. I wouldn't say 100% the same, but it's close.
Not their back.
No, not the back part. Like the skin part.
Look at that. See?
Was that a flare?
No. It's a Lamborghini, the new Lamborghini.
I thought you were talking about the boats at first.
No, the 25. That was the 25. What's the Majiggy? The brand new Lamborghini.
Tricky has a question for Z.
What?
Z, what do you think about the Nintendo Switch 2 with the streaming abilities?
It's nice, but it does set new standards for pricing. That's the issue.
What the heck kind of boats are those, Z?
Professional kayaks.
Dude, it's way too wide to be a kayak.
No, those are the paddle teams.
Yeah, the rowing teams like colleges.
Yeah.
No, that's not the college ones. The
No.
college ones are like mine, but real long.
No, that's real competition.
Uh,
Like competitive.
those were so deep.
Yeah, those are competitive. Or those are the training ones. Because if you train yourself with the harder ones, then the professional ones will be
I
so
don't
much
know.
easier.
Then they're asking, do gators shed any?
All reptiles shed.
All reptiles shed. And you can collect the little sweetie things. Collect them all.
What?
But like collecting the scoops.
They don't shed the scoots. The scoots are bone. They don't shed like a snake or a regular lizard. Their skin actually grows. Doesn't, they don't have to sloth it, but they do. They'll shed more like a person. If their skin gets damaged, they'll shed off a thing of it.
And then reheal it.
Yeah.
What is the biggest gator you have ever caught?
Over 16 feet. It was a farmed gator in Louisiana. You guys have seen Swamp People? Well, the Clee Bears, T. Mike and his dad Mike, have the oldest gator farm in the United States, in the world, in Louisiana, and they had one of their big males escape, and when we were out there filming with T. Mike and his dad, I caught their big one. Realistically, he's probably 15. All right, it should be back. Can you guys hear us?
I'm refreshing. Because mine's just showing loading. There it is. It's back now.
All right.
We're back now. Thank you guys.
There we go. Okay.
Hey Ray Bone Crusher.
What's happening?
Hey Pamela.
Hello.
Pamela asked, have you ever been stopped by the police
Yes.
with a gator?
Yep.
How'd that turn out? Y'all tell me y'all have a lethal weapon in there?
I just got to show them my Florida Fish and Wildlife ID card.
Just show them the card and then.
Nah, Mimi's awake. She was just taking a little nappy. Getting some rest.
See, your card, like Jeremy, the one he had, is just an assistant license. If you guys got pulled over with a gator in your car, you'd be in big trouble. Mine has my photo on it and everything. It's looks just like a driver's license, but it says Florida
Even
Fish
in the
and Wildlife.
circumstances, if one was like roadkill.
You can't touch a roadkill.
I touch roadkill all the time. Unfortunately.
Not a gator.
Yeah.
You can't touch a roadkill bear, gator, cougar, and I think that's about it. Or hawk, or eagle, or owl, bird of prey.
Any bird of prey. Buzzard, definitely not. Yeah.
No, generally, Pamela, we have the magnets on the side, so they automatically know that we are nuisance trappers.
I've got one magnet left.
Yeah. know what that means. Time to place an order for more magnets.
I know. I said, Z, remind me we need new magnets.
Yeah.
And you just got that magnet, didn't you?
Yep.
This sign shop.
Alan's gonna kick your butt.
Al.
Al's gonna kick your butt. Well, whatever. Alan, Al
No,
Gore,
there's
whatever his name is.
There's big difference.
Dude, these things are too damn expensive. They're ridiculous. When we get the new truck,
We're just gonna wrap the back door.
yeah, the back door, we'll just get it, put a.
Yep.
Z likes working with the baby gators. Do you like working with the baby gators
Yeah.
more or the bigger full size ones?
It don't matter. It's the same thing to me.
Tricky wanted to know if you like the small gators or the bigger gators.
It's the
better.
same thing to me in the end.
Alright. He likes both, Tricky. He likes them equally both. I like the smaller ones. The smaller ones, they're so adorable looking, but they're little butts. Little spicy butts.
I like the crocodiles better.
I like cats better, but you don't have none of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I stick with the capybara. I don't mind the reptiles at all. They're fine. But I am definitely more of a mammal fan, I would say, than a reptile fan. But it is extremely interesting doing all this stuff. I will say, as from my perspective, compared to you guys who've been doing it for years and years and years and years, and it's nothing.
Okay. Hold.
Years and years and years.
Ugh.
We'll get those later, Dimples. They said we didn't stop to get no tacos, burritos. I told them we'll get them later.
No, we picked those up on the way to the warehouse.
Yes, when we get to the farm, the gator will be released. We'll probably turn off the signal on the farm. Unless you're connected to the Wi-Fi up at the office is not best. So, we'll probably take a short video for you guys.
We'll post it tomorrow.
And they will get it posted tomorrow. What's ZWF?
Mario's
Zoological
Oh, no.
Wildlife Foundation. It's in Miami. ZWF is my friend Mario's place.
No, we have not. We have a invitation Essa to go down there with Robbie whenever he has an opportunity to go down there next. But no, me and Mimi have not been there yet. They're asking if me and Mimi's been to ZWF. I'm like, what's ZWF? What is that?
What is that?
I know who Mario is. I know who Vanessa is. I've met Vanessa. I didn't meet Mario.
You didn't meet Mario?
No, he was
No,
hiding.
he wasn't there.
Yeah, he was.
He was hiding out in the
Oh, right,
VIP
yeah.
room, remember?
Uh,
But I talked to Vanessa. She's the one who invited me and Mimi. Once she realized we worked with you, she's like, why haven't you ever came out before? I was like, I didn't know we were allowed.
Well, to be fair, you guys basically just started working.
yeah.
Yeah, we used to just come and volunteer bringing some meat.
Yeah.
Now we're training. But yes, she did invite us out during the first Animal Con we went to. Thanks to Marsha, if you're watching. Thank you, Marsha. We love you.
Yeah, Mom bought you guys tickets to come
Yep.
last time.
Because we were allowed to. Just,
We couldn't add anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first time, right?
Yeah,
The second time we were.
you were on our list.
Yeah. The oddity show are we on the list.
Yeah.
All right, good. Get some oddities out then.
All right, we are back home, guys. So
I got it. Yeah.
I will say see y'all later. We'll see you tonight at 8 p.m. right here. Same swamp channel. Same swamp.
Because, you know,
Oh, yeah. Because, well,
yeah.
we'll see you tonight at 8 p.m. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. And for all you guys that donated for the Save a Gator Fund, thank you very much. That pays for our equipment, hooks, line, bait, the magnets, the everything we use, and for the gas to go get these animals, so we can afford to do this. Otherwise, we couldn't. Other nuisance gator trappers, they'll go catch a gator and then they'll sell the gator for the meat and the hide to a place that does the what's jigging it, producing it. But we'll film this video. We'll go film a video now, releasing this one in the pond.
Yep.
We'll sex it and everything, and you guys will get to see that. We're pulling back by the marsh now, so we're gonna lose signal as soon as we get back here. And we'll see you tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Disney time,
See you
Florida
later, guys.
time, Robbie
See you
time.
guys.
Oh, look at the lemurs. Any babies?
Not that I saw.
Well, we haven't been home all day.
Well, I'm saying this morning.
Oh, I know, there wasn't this morning. All right, see you guys. Get swamped. Share your passion. Random acts of kindness. Makes the world a much better place.
Thank you guys for joining us.
See ya.